Oh no.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, okay. They saying I can't do it on
They're saying you live though. I see live in the corner.
Facebook. Not letting me post. It's not letting me post.
The link on the Facebook.
You can't go live on Facebook?
All right, man. We heard today, you know what I'm saying? We finna do this debate review. We just had April 10th. Our Lions, Tigers, Jaguars, Panthers, all Leopards, all
Yeah,
Panthers.
Panthers.
It was a heated debate. We just want to go over some of the particulars. There was no polls, there was no judges, so there was really no winner or loser to this debate. But we like to edify the body and show y'all how much of a loser people really are.
Yeah, we just do the fact checks.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just click start, man. Hello.
Oh, nigga, you don't know who you debating. You don't know who you debating.
Looking at YouTube.
Now, first, y'all, we gonna go over
Oh, you didn't do your research.
the first 10 minutes of my first round because this was a first round knockout. So we're just gonna let that first 10 minutes play so y'all can get a gist of my stance and what I'm actually saying.
Knockers turn it up 100 fold. Hustle money doing somersaults. Juke niggas on muscle folks. Go retarded Henry who won't smoke. Knockers turn it up 100 fold.
Now y'all already see you got the
With no
haters. You already
further
got the
ado,
haters.
wasting no time, we gonna jump
in the
right
chat.
into the meat and potatoes of this joint. I'm here to deliver a death-defying, crippling blow to the thigh. It's like promised to my opponent. One round knockout. Our Lions, Tigers, Jaguars, and Leopards, all Panthers. Y'all know how I like to do it. I'm gonna get the sources out the way first, because I don't really like patting people on the back because all knowledge belongs to the human family. Mammal species of the world, revised in 2017.
See, right now I'm just going over like sources and shit like that. I like to get the sources out the way first.
Wisen Grubber, G.E. Forson Pointer, G. Peters, G. Coverheist, Journey of Anatomy 201, 3.195, 209, Wikipedia.org, Panthera, Mammal Species of the World, a Taxonomic and Geographic Reference, 3rd edition, John Hopkins University Press, page 545, 548, ISBN 978-0-801-8221. 0. Phylogenomic evidence for ancient hybridization in the genomes of large cats, Belidia, PMC, NIH.gov. Hyoid apparatus and the pharynx of the lion, Panthera leo, jaguar, Panthera onca, tiger, Panthera tigris, and the domestic cat, PMC, NIH.gov. Now that we got all that boring shit out the goddamn way, let's jump right into the info.
All right, so right there, y'all already see that I set the premise. I put the sources first. You know what I'm saying? You guys can all go research those. You can go type them in, look at them, and see that these are scientific sites. These are scientific journals coming from universities and professors. This is not funfacts.com. This is not mythologies, legends, and things of that nature. This is like real, actual factuals. So I'm gonna continue real quick.
Absolutely. Common theme throughout this video.
Yeah.
The question everybody been wanting to know: what is a genus? No, not a genie, not a genius, a genus.
Now I'm gonna stop right here. So this whole argument and debate started because people were calling me pseudo for claiming that you can come from the same stock of people and not be from the same nation. So this is how we got to this, and I had made the comment that yeah, it's similar to like the genus of panther, where you have panther as all of the animals. I mean, all of the large cats, and
With the
then
raw
but
and the
they're also
sperm.
categorized with different species: lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards. But they're all part of the same genus called panther or
Yep.
panthera.
Yep.
And this is how we ended up getting into this argument about this. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, I gave the definition of genus first because that's the basis of the whole debate to
That's the
begin
root
with.
stock, though. That's the root
You know what I'm
stock,
saying?
though.
I mean, the title of the debate is literally are lions, tigers, leopards,
Panther.
jaguars, all panthers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we're talking about all of the cats.
The
So
big cats.
whatever you talking about has to either include all of the cats, or you have to show how they're not part of this genus to be considered a
The
panther.
main. That's the main stock.
That's the main contention because he's
Yeah.
saying lions. This is what this nigga's saying. He's saying lions, tigers aren't panthers. That's what he's saying. See, he agrees that leopards and jaguars can be panthers if they're black.
Man.
Right, only
If
if
they're
they're
black,
black.
that his whole
Right.
point is colorism.
Man.
Right.
But the title don't have nothing in it about color.
Right, being a panther that has nothing to do with the color, you know what I'm saying? And it stated that they are multicolored, even in his own sources that you're going to see coming up in this video.
Oh, bro, like I said in the video, it's real cut and dry. There was no wiggle room. I didn't give wiggle room. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Him going off in the colorism was just him moving the goalposts, and then the audience accepting him moving the goalposts,
But he still
because
cut
they may
himself.
be ignorant of the tactics. They might be ignorant of debate tactics such as goalpost moving, which is what he did.
But it still didn't benefit him because a panther could be brown also.
Yeah, see, and I'm glad you brought that up, Dave. One of the main mistakes people make when it comes to this subject is when they hear the word melanin, they automatically think black.
Yeah.
They automatically think black because they're socially conditioned to believe in racist connotations that has nothing to do with reality and science.
They have separated and cornered themselves.
Right.
They're operating in colorism, or what they call in law color of law.
Yeah.
That's what they're dealing with. They're dealing with what meets the eye and not what it actually is. So,
yeah, scientifically though. Scientifically,
they're not dealing with scientific anything. They're just dealing with color. You're dealing with color because something looks like it has a similar color, so you think it's all the same.
Colloquialism.
Right.
Colloquialism.
And see, like by the logic that he's bringing forth, it was to say that the different stocks of humans aren't human. You know what I'm saying? Because we all belong to the same genus, Homo sapiens.
Right.
And we are separated by cranial
and
cranial shape and cranial measurements. And you know what I'm saying? Because the genetics are so close, we are not that much genetically
on the
distinct
outside.
from
It gotta
each
be
other,
it
you
gotta
know
be
what I'm saying? So
genetically skin deep.
we separated by cranial morphology and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with panthers. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the genus Panthera, which means panther, it just panther is English and Panthera is Latin. That's the only difference.
It's the same thing that they do with like you said with humans, or humanoids, or you know what I'm saying. They do the same thing with hominids, and they're based it off of skeletal structure, cranial structure,
and phenotypes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they base it off that type of stuff. So
even though let's throw this out there, even though it was a Gable Seligman creation for racism to put theirself in the picture, let's note that. Let's not leave that out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's another subject though. But I'm just saying, in
Yeah.
in you know, just the because you know we're gonna have to clarify that up as far as dealing with humans and talking about the gene. We just really basically talking about the genius stock of the breed. Basically, that's
Right.
what we're talking about.
Right. All right.
You know,
Let me cook.
Genus, Latin plural genera, 1550s, as a term of logic, kind, or class of things. Biological sense dates from c. 1600 from the Latin genus, genitive, generis, race, stock, kind, family, birth, descent, origin. From suffix form of pi, which is Proto-Indo-European, root, genie, give, birth, beget.
Okay, like right here, even right here, like every part of this documentary was jam packed full of information for you, right?
mm-hmm.
So just like I had told y'all, right here, it even shows you. It shows you here's the genus Panthera, and then it got arrows pointing down to show you these are the different species of panthers, and they have tiger and lion right there.
Yep, Bobcat.
Panthreus. Well, no. See on that side, it say genus Filius.
Okay.
It say genus Filius. Remember what I kept saying in the debate that Neleophilius is the other side of the cat family. When it comes to this, it's the other side of the cat family to deal with like medium size and small cats and shit.
I see now. I see that.
You see what I'm saying? And then the Rufus is the bobcat and the lynx is, and then you got house cat, which is the cactus.
Oh shit! I'm finna go.
You see what I'm saying? So even right here, it's stating right here, it's right here in your face.
With derivatives referring to procreation and family and tribal groups. Panther, mid-13th century, panther, another name for leopard, from Old English pantere, panther, 12th century, and directly from Latin panthera, from Greek panther.
Again, same thing, different graph. Right here, you can see Neleophilius, and they have put in the cloud leopard, which is a smaller cat or a medium-sized cat. It's not in the same family as the Panthera. This Panthera line starts right here. Neleophilus is up here. They all come from the Pantherine family, right? But the only Pantheras are the snow leopard, which is a subclass, jaguar, lion, leopard, and tiger. It's right there, and then they put Panthera behind all of them because they're all panthers.
Right.
So let me keep going.
Panther leopard, probably of Oriental origin, an ancient folk etymological derivative of Greek pan, meaning all, plus there, meaning beast, led to many curious fables. The word was applied to the American cougar or puma in 1730. Etymologically, the word panther derives from the classic Latin panthera itself, from the ancient Greek panther, and phonetically similar to the Sanskrit word pandora, meaning pale, yellowish, whitish, white. So
now you see that I went into etymology,
right?
I went
out
into the etymon, and I didn't just go to the basic etymon. I went deeper up into the etymon, into the Proto-Indo-European language, which is Sanskrit.
Right. Not only that, you brought out the Florida panther, which the Florida puma, which is called panther. You brought that shit out already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like them mentioning that shit after you already touched on it. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that it don't belong to the genus panther. And it's a misidentification, which is the reason why that specific cat is called a panther. You know what I'm saying? And once you go into the science, it's in the genus all its own. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Let me go.
Oh, clearly, panthers aren't just black. Panthera is a...
Now, when I went into the Sanskrit, which is the Proto-Indo-European when I went into Sanskrit, the Sanskrit says Panora, which is where they get the word Panthera from. The Greek and Latin got the word from, which is Sanskrit. They got the word, and it means pale, white, whitish. That's what it means. Yellowish. That's what it means. Like, so it has nothing to do with fucking black. It has something to do with being multi-goddamn colored. But we're going to see that in his information and my information. You'll see that.
genius within the family Felidae that was named and described by Lorenz Oken in 1816, who placed all the spotted cats in this group. All the spotted cats. Reginald N. P. Pocock revised the classification of this genus in 1916, meaning they updated the information.
Okay, there you go. There go your Reginald Pocock. I already mentioned him. I already mentioned Lorenz. Already mentioned 1816. Already mentioned 1916.
As comprising the tiger, Pantherius tigris, the lion, Pantherius ligo, the jaguar, Pantherius unsa, the leopard, Pantherius pardus, on the base of common cranial features. Results of the genetic analysis indicate that.
Now here's my main point of focus, which classifies big cats as panthers. The cranial structure and the development of the larynx, which gives them the ability to roar. Now, this is my main point of contention. It has nothing to do with color. This is the reason why we are debating, because the dumbass dude think that panther means Black Panther when it doesn't. When you say Black Panther, you're only talking about the leopard or the jaguar. You understand what I'm saying? But when you say panthers, you're talking about all of the big cats. So I'm pointing that out.
The snow leopard, formerly Uncia, also belonged to the genus Panthera uncia, a classification that was accepted by the IUNC Red List Assessors in 2008. So they upgraded their information, y'all. The tiger, lion, leopard, and jaguar are the only cat species with anatomical structure that enables them to roar. So that's very important when we're talking about what's a panther. The snow leopard is the only one in this genus that cannot roar. The primary reason for this was formerly assumed to be an incomplete ossification of the hyoid bone. However, new studies show the...
Right, you heard that? I'm talking about the ossification of the hyoid bone. This man never covered that. He never rebutted this. He never touched on this. This is information. This is clean-cut science information that I'm bringing right to the forefront. This man never even mentioned it because it was not important to him, because he's too busy being a racist dealing with colorism.
Ability to roar is due to the morphological features, especially of the larynx. All Panthera species have an incomplete ossified hyoid bone. A specially adapted larynx with a proportionally larger vocal folds is covered in a large fibroelastic pad. These characteristics enable them to roar. Only the snow leopard cannot roar, as it has a short vocal fold of 9 millimeters that provide a lower resistance to airflow.
Now, if anybody's wondering why I put that little part right here from Kung Fu Hustle in there, is because the woman has a fighting style called the lion's roar, and that's what we're talking about, being able to roar. You know what I'm saying? Which classify you as a panther. So I slid that in there because I thought it was kind of clever.
During the 19th and 20th century, various explorers and staff of the Natural Museum of History suggested numerous species, or at the time called races, for all Panthera species. The taxonomist Reginald Ines Pocock.
There he is, a picture of him sitting there holding some type of bear raccoon type creature. You know what I'm saying? And there's an actual picture of him. You know, so I'm not just quoting him. I give you a picture of him so you get a visual of who the man is.
Oh, the man is, right.
Review skins and skulls in the zoology collection of the Natural History Museum of London, and group subspecies described, thus shortening the list considerably. Since the mid-1980s, several Panthera species became subject of genetic research, mostly using blood samples of captive individuals. Studies results indicate that many of the lion's leopard species are questionable because of insufficient genetic distinction between them, meaning they can barely tell the difference between them. Subsequently,
So I guess that went past a lot of people's head, that they're saying that there is not enough genetic diversity between the lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards to really even distinguish them from each other. So like that's the only really way you can really tell, is because that one got stripes, that one got a mane, that one got spots. Like that's the only way they can really tell. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just, you know what I'm saying, look at the genetics and be like, oh, this is what this is. No, you got to go in depth with it because they're so similar.
Is proposed to all groups of the African lion population, Panthera pardus, and retain 8 subspecific names for Asian leopard populations.
Even right there, in the source that I'm reading, and I'm gonna rewind it just back a little bit. But what I just said was they called them lions. But they're referring to leopards, though. Listen.
Leopard species are questionable because of insufficient genetic distinction between them, meaning they can barely tell the difference between them. Subsequently, it is proposed to all groups of the African lion population, Panther pardus, and
What? All of the African lion, what? And then what it says, Pantherius pardus,
Panther
leopard.
partis, right, right,
That's because a leopard is a fucking lion. Let's keep going.
right. Lion
retain
panther.
Right.
subspecific names for Asian leopard populations. Based on genetic research, it was suggested that all living sub-Saharan African populations into Panthera leo results from the phylogeographic studies indicated that the Western and Central African lion populations were more closely related to those in India and form a different class that lion population of South and East Africans, Southeastern Ethiopia is an admixture region between North Africa and East African population. The black panthers do not form a distinct species, but are melanistic species of the genus most often encountered in leopards and jaguars.
See right there, I just made the statement that black panthers are not a distinct species. This is the truth. There's no going around that.
Hold that thought. Let me share my screen to show them that that's not just word salad.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm about to show my screen.
All right. Go ahead.
Just to show them that's not word salad. You know what I'm saying? And look, my screen sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's go there. Panthers are not a species, so what are they? That's narratives. I'm gonna go to panther animal facts. Wow. Mhm. That, which is the leopard and jaguar. Let's try to get straight to it. Where is it? That picture. Where? All right. The panther, also commonly known as the black big cat, the antler is a distinct species. It's part of this
Where you reading that? Because
salad that he
always we
giving
see
y'all.
Panther
This
facts.
is what the actual science says.
Where you reading from? Because we
Right.
only see Panther facts.
There. Want to show. Hold on, wait. One sec. Wait. Let me see. I had stopped sharing my screen.
All right.
Oh, share screen. Again, I'm gonna try one more time. Y'all see my screen?
Let me see. Let's see. We got you.
You got it? Alright.
Yeah.
That's from here. That's coming from A to Z Animals, Panther Facts. You know, I get it locations. I just went all the way down to the classification. And
You breaking up, cuz.
y'all can see that, Anu?
Yeah, we see classification and evolution. It says,
y'all can see the screen.
yeah. I'm gonna read it for you.
All right, go ahead.
It says the panther, also commonly known as the black panther, is a large member of the cat family native to Asia and Africa and Americas. The panther is not a distinct species itself, but is a general name used to refer to any black colored feline of the cat family, most notably leopards and jaguars. So they're only talking about black panthers. It's right here in parentheses, also commonly known as the black panther. So they're only talking about the black panther. The panther is not a distinct species itself, but is a general name used to refer to any black colored feline of the big cat family, most notably leopards and jaguars. The panther is an elusive blase, blase, blase. So right there we see that panther is not a distinct species itself. That's what it says. That is the gist of this. So they're commonly known as black panthers, but just because something is known or just because somebody calls something, that does not mean that that's what it is. For example, they call women sometimes bitches. Women aren't female dogs, but that's what they call them. Sometimes they call shit. I could think of so many things, but it'd just be off topic. But people call things by other names that don't necessarily mean what they're calling it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I call my homeboy. Listen, what I'm calling my homeboy. That's what I'm calling him, my homeboy. That's my dog. I'm calling him a dog, but he's not a dog. So you know what I'm saying? Like you can call something that don't mean that that's what it is. So let me go back to the share. All right. So
studies indicate the Pantherian cat diverged from the subfamily Felinae between 6 and 10 million years ago. The genus Neophilius is the sister of the Panthera. The clouded leopard appeared to diverge about 8.66 million years ago. Panthera diverged from another cat species about 11.3 million years ago, and then evolved into the species tiger about 6.5 million years ago. The snow leopard about 4.63 million years ago, and the leopard about 4.35 million years ago. The mitochondrial sequence data from the fossils suggested that the American lion, Panthera spiliae, that diverged about 0.34 million years ago. The snow leopard is nested within Panthera and is the sister species of the tiger. You hear that? The sister species of the tiger. Now let's do a recap. What did we learn with all of that information that was just deliberated? We learned that the cheetah is not a panther. We learned that the house cat is not a panther. We learned that bobcats and lynxes aren't panthers, nor are ocelots panthers. We learned that all panthers roar except the snow leopard. We also learned that the classification of panther is based on cranial features and is based on the ability to roar and having retractable claws. Cheetahs don't have retractable claws, y'all. I know some of you think, but they don't. And they don't roar, so they're not panthers. Unfortunately, my opponent has the task of debunking and rebuttaling genetics. He has the task of rebuttaling zoologists. He has the task of rebuttaling and debunking etymology. He has to debunk the Latin terminologies that this genus is placed in. Panthera, panther, big cat. These are the things that we're talking about. My opponent is going to try to tell you.
All right, so right there, so I'm gonna skip past because we don't have to watch all of this. All right.
All right, baby. All righty. Give me a
Let's put it
little.
like this.
Now we finna chop
So
and
can we
screw
go
this
to
man
slide
shit,
two,
y'all.
please?
Okay, you can see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Now, what Anu failed to do, he failed to actually speak about what a panther is originally, according to myth. A panther is a creature in ancient legend
resembling a big cat with multicolored hide until medieval belief after feasting, the panther will sleep in a cave for a total of 3 days. After this period, the panther roars in the process, emitting a
Boom. Okay, so right there, we gonna stop right there. He already cut himself. He's already cut himself, and he don't even realize it. He don't even know that he already then got stabbed. Right? He already dead. So in his PowerPoint, he's saying Panther, legendary creature. So he's already talking about some maybe shit, right? Legends, myth, that shit's not science, bro. That's not science. In his deliberation, he said a panther is a creature in ancient legend that resembles a big cat. So the ancients and science both agree that a panther is a big cat. Then it says multicolored hide. So science and fucking this legend shit agrees that panthers have multicolored hide. Now multicolored hide don't mean just black.
Absolutely don't.
It does not
Black is
mean
just
just black. Multi
right.
is multiple colors. Right? And then right up under it, it says that after feasting, the panther will go to sleep for a total of 3 days. At the end of this period, the panther roars. Now, what was so significant about the ancients or this myth mentioning that the panther is roaring? It's because roaring is one of the basic fundamental characteristics of a panther. So we cannot talk about what is a panther and what's not a panther without dealing with the fact that it roars. So I'm gonna keep going. And I also want to point out, it also says that after this period ends, the panther roars in the process emitting a sweet smelling odor, and the odor draws any creature who smell it. The dragon being the only creature immune. So now it's talking about dragons in this myth. Dragons. This is the information that he bought to y'all. Dragons myths. That's what he bought.
A sweet smelting odor. The odor draws in any creature who smell it. The dragon being the only creature immune. They are eaten by the panther, and the cycle begins again. So basically, I'm Panther Craig. Anu is a damn serpent. He's a little snake. So I'm gonna eat this guy. So as we go to
Stop it right there, because I gotta point out the lack of comprehension in what he just read. This odor draws in any creature who smell it. The dragon being the only creature immune. We don't say we're serpents. We say we are dragons. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't say of nothing about eating a snake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he didn't even comprehend that. The dragon being the only one immune, and this is what you bought to dragon legend.
Right. Right. Which again is a silly ass notion. You bringing up myths, dragons, and stuff in scientific debate, whatever.
Yeah. As we go to slide 4, right? Slide 3. As we go to slide 3, right? We talk about Pili the Elder.
Right now.
A part.
Even right now, like he's finna tell you about Pili the Elder. You ain't even seeing that shit. He reading that shit, you ain't even seeing it. But whatever. It's a common mistake, but whatever.
Part is an ancient Greek word for leopard, which is listed in the.
Now listen what he said. He said pard, P-A-R-D, is a word for leopard. That's what he just said out of his own mouth, right? So we already see that leopard is already a compound word. He just said it himself.
Right.
Listen.
Eat this guy. So as we go to slide 4, right? I mean, yeah. As we go to slide 4, right? 3. Slide 3. As we go to slide 3, right? We talk about Pili the Elder. A pard. A pard is an ancient Greek word for leopard, which is listed in the.
He said pard is an ancient Greek word for leopard. That's what he just said, y'all. That's what he just said. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen just for a second, and we're gonna see exactly what he's talking about. We gonna bust him up. We
Pull up the
don't play with the
etymology.
information.
Now
We don't
it's
play with
like
the information.
now I can stand on truth. You know what I'm saying?
We stand
And if
on
you
truth. We don't play
and
with
if
the
you have
information.
and if the people have truth that correct us, you know what I'm saying, then we accept that truth as well. It just happens that when you stand on truth, that don't happen too often. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right here, y'all. This is the etymology, right? I want y'all to check this out. This is the etymology. I'm gonna read it off to y'all, and y'all tell me if this man is out of his goddamn mind when it comes to understanding the information that's in front of him. It says leopard, noun, late 13th century, large cat of the wooded country of Africa and South Asia, from French leopard, leopard, a herald or real from the Latin leopardus, literally. Look what it says. Literally, lion panther. The animal was thought in ancient times to be a hybrid between these two species. From Greek leopard, leo, panther. See that? Pardos, panther, leopard is all synonymous. From leon, lion plus pardos, male panther, which generally is said to be connected with the Sanskrit pardaku, or panther or tiger. So even in Sanskrit, panther still was referencing to tigers. The leopard is in reference to lions and tigers. You see that? Now, okay, so that's going into lion. I ain't even got to go all up the text.
Lions, tigers, panthers, oh my.
And here it go again. Pard. It's an archaic form of leopard. Latin is pardus, meaning male panther. From Greek pardos, male panther. From the same source, probably Iranian, as Sanskrit pardaku, meaning leopard, tiger, snake, Persian, plain, panther. Boom, there it is right there. So pard literally means panther or male panther in the late Greek, or the archaic form of Greek. So what did we learn with that? We learned that leopard literally means lion panther. That's what leopard means, lion panther. Okay. So that's
Hard
what
to get around that one.
he can't get around the fact that leopard means lion panther. Let's go back. There it is right here. Literally lion panther. There it is right there for anybody to see it. And as you see, it goes back into the Sanskrit, and even in the Sanskrit, what they call padaku would still be in reference to a panther or a tiger. So obviously, even back then, they recognized panthers, tigers, lions all being the same type of creature, or else they wouldn't have categorized them and put them all together
Right.
like that.
Right.
So let me go back here. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Go back to the video. Okay. Share my screen again. Share that. Boom, boom. Do that. Bang. Bop. Okay. Let's go.
And in the elders' book, Natural History. Over the years, there has been many different depictions of the creature, including some adaptations in some years with shorter tails. However, one consistent representation shows them as large females, often with spots. Now, slide 4, that's where you see
see y'all, the operative word is, he said they often do this, which means sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's not that, so it's based on other things. Listen,
Philly's panther. This is his depiction of a panther. Can you go there, Sister Ivory? Can you go to the slide 4 so everybody can see? This was his original.
Okay, now again, I'm stopping it again. I keep trying to tell y'all that this is the reason why we got to stop it so many times, because this man cut himself so many times. Okay, in this Plenty's Panther bullshit picture he got put up here. Now he's saying that this is a leopard, right? So let me point out some discrepancies to y'all. Okay, right here. I don't know if you can see my pointer, but right here on top of the this animal or this panther's head, I want you to notice what's around his face and his chin, what's on his shoulders, and what's on his back. That's hair. This is a mane. This is a lion's mane on this supposedly panther. Now, this is the bullshit that he's trying to push off to y'all as proof of what a panther is. But right here, you see that this creature has a mane. And if you look right here on his tail, you see this bushy part on the tail. You see that? I want y'all to also notice that this panther is not black. It's not black. The spots ain't even black. Right? Look at it. The spot's not even black. The damn thing is red. So obviously, the whoever he's talking about didn't necessarily see all panthers as being black. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm finna get off into some other gangster shit on y'all ass real quick. Let me show y'all how much of a farce this actually is. Let me show y'all how much of a farce this is. Let me show y'all how much of a farce this is. Check this out. This right here. Oh, y'all can't even see it yet. Check it out. Right here. Check it out. So this right here is a lion. This is a Panthreus. This is a Panthreus Leo. Or Panthera Leo. This is what this is right here. Okay, I want y'all to notice what's around his head, what's above his head, what's around his chin, what's on his shoulders. Hair. There it is right there. This is a mane. This is a lion's mane. Now look at the tail. Look, a bushy tail. I could go to other pictures. Let's go to a different picture. Because maybe y'all don't believe it. Look. There go the mane around his head. There go the mane on his shoulders, around his chin. Look at the tail, bushy tail. Let me pull up another one. Look, here go the female lion. Look, bushy tail. Right? Go to a different one because you know everybody say we be lying and we just be pseudo. Look, these are little lion toys. Look, bushy tails, mane. You see that? Let me go down here. Let's check this out. Right here. Here go an old depiction. Probably came from around the same time. Look at this. Lion. This is a lion with a lion's mane. You see the hair around the face and the chin. See the hair on the shoulders, right? Going down the back. Look, bushy tail. Bushy tail. Okay, so now that we looked at that, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's bring up leopard.
Even the cub had a bushy tail. Look at the picture on it.
Yeah. Look. Let's look at this. Now this is a leopard. Leopard. You see that? All spots, no mane. All spots, no mane, no bushy tail. Let me show y'all again. Let me show you again. Where the fuck they at? There we go. Look. No mane, no bushy tail. Let me show y'all again. Just so y'all don't think we just picking and choosing. Look. No mane, no bushy tail. Okay, let me pick another one just so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. No mane, no bushy tail. Let me show you another one just so y'all don't be calling us pseudo. Here we go. Check it out. No mane, no bushy tail. Okay, so now that we see that only lions have bushy tails and manes, let's go back and look at what this man presented as a fucking lion. I mean, as a panther. Now let's go back and see what he presented.
You know, even though that was a dagger, he stuck in himself.
No, he didn't even know because he too busy trying to prove me wrong instead of just studying the information. Look, hair around the head and the chin that napes over the neck and the shoulders. That's hair. You can see it. You can see the individual hairs. You can see that this individual dark hair right here is a lot darker than the other color on the fur around the. So they're making a distinguish that hey, this is smooth and this is hairy. And then they even showed the tail. Look, it's a bushy tail. This is a fucking lion because back in those days, a leopard, which is a lion panther, and a lion and a panther are all the same things to them. So they it's all the same shit.
This is what he imagined a panther to be, right? Because I'm gonna just call him P the Elder. P the Elder was the original individual that came up with the word panther. Now we need to go to slide 5 so we can see what Master Anu said, right? Here you go, slide 5, Satavi. All right, well, I'm gonna just read what it says, right? Now, Anu basically said panther is a genus with the Felinae that was named and described by Lorenz Orkin in 1816, who placed all the spotted cats in this group, right? Now, mind you, King said this. We go to slide 6, right? And I've stated this many times before. Not all spotted cats are Panthera. I know it's kind of small, but bear with me. Now, in a news pre-recording, right? Now, look to yes, Tiffany. Why? Yes. Because a cheetah is not a Panthera. Leopard is not a Panthera, right? The cats we see on here, they're not really a part of Panthera. The only ones that is the leopard and the leopard cat. Now, the difference between
Hold
these
on.
two cats right here. Yes,
Shit.
I'm talking
Did y'all
to
hear
you.
what he just said? He just said the only ones that are panthers is the leopard and the leopard cat. Now, according to science, only panthers are big cats. The nigga just said leopard cat. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I ain't got a lot, bro. Let me show you. Watch this. Let me show y'all this shit. Let me show y'all how idiotic this guy is. Let me show you how stupid he is, right? Look at this. What y'all see? This is the leopard cat. This is the leopard cat that he's calling a panther. He said the only ones that are panthers is the leopard and the leopard cat. Those were his actual words. Look at it. That is not a panther. That's a Neleophilius. That's a Felix. That's a cactus. Look, check it out. Watch this. Watch this. Are leopard cats panthers?
And Google gonna laugh at you.
Oh no, you know what? I could just do it like this. I could just bring up leopard cats and bring them up. Okay. And we just gonna go to Wiki because it's the first one that popped up pretty quick. Right here. Look at the genus. Look at the genus. I'm gonna click on it. The genus is Pyrorussus. This is the genus that this little bitty cat that he's calling a leopard cat. This right here says the Prion nalraris. is a genus of spotted small wildcats of native to Asia. So we already see that this is not a panther because why? It's a small cat. Why? It's another reason why it's not a panther because it don't belong to the panther genus. The panther genus. It's right there. But this disingenuous SOB sat here and told y'all that a leopard and a leopard cat was the only leopard in that graph. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
The only Panthers.
Let's see. Am I being pseudo? Did he actually say that? Let's see if he actually said it. Is that what he actually said, or am I just misunderstanding what he said? Let's listen.
Before, not all spotted cats are Panthera. Bear with me. Now, in a news pre-recording, right? Now, look at yes, Tiffany. What? Yes, because a cheetah is not a Panthera. Leopard is not a Panthera, right? Different cats you see on here, they're not really a part of Panthera. The only ones that is the leopard and the leopard cat. Now, the difference between these two cats right here,
the leopard and the leopard cat.
Difference between these two cats right here, the leopard, the slide 6, right? Now, in a news pre-recording, right? Now, look at yes, not a Panthera, right? Different cats you see on here, they're not really a part of Panthera. The only ones that is the leopard and the leopard cat. Difference between these two cats right here, the cheetah is not a Panthera. Yeah,
and a motherfucking and a panther's a big cat, right?
Huh?
A panther's a big cat, right?
Yeah.
Between these two cats
right why
here,
the not a Pandora?
The cat is one's a big cat and one's a small cat.
So, yeah, bro. That's what we saying. Like the definition of panther is big cat, big ass cat. He showed the leopard cat and said the only one that are panthers are the leopard and the spot and the leopard cat. That's what he said out of his own mouth.
Hold up, but the jaguar on this spotted cat chart too. Why he didn't include the jaguar in that?
That's what I'm saying. He cut himself.
Yeah, the panther is like what a panther is, like a cougar or some shit.
Nah, a panther is like a lion, a tiger, a jaguar, or leopard.
Yeah, because the only actual panthers on this chart is the leopard and the jaguar.
And the jaguar. All the rest of those are in a different genus.
They're pretty much
those cats are in the genus.
I'm gonna say black panther. What's the black panther?
It's either a jaguar or leopard. It's either a leopard or a jaguar with the melanin trait.
This man, like I said, this man is debating the Black Panther. He's not debating Panther. He debating Black Panther.
Right. Exactly. He is completely off topic. The topic of the debate has nothing to do with black. It has nothing to do with color.
And not only is he debating the Black Panther, he don't even understand what a panther is.
No, he don't. He don't understand what a panther is. And he's debating color, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
But even a black panther can be a big cat as well, too, though.
Well, right? a black panther is specific. It's either a jaguar or a leopard.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say Black Panther, it's only jaguar, leopard. But when you say panthers, you're talking about all of the motherfuckers. You're talking about lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards. So
right. Because panther is a genus, not a species.
It's a genus, not a species. And this is where he's making his mistake.
Right.
And he's making his mistake by A, thinking that a panther is his own species, B, by categorizing the cats by color.
But if he got, it's one thing by making a mistake, but it's one thing with people backing up your mistake. How the hell you gonna learn if people backing you up when you wrong?
All of these idiots were patting this man on the back, telling him good job when his own information is debunking him. when my own information debunked him right out of his own mouth. Like it is.
Guess what, right? So in the Panthera genus, right? The Panthera genus, why is one cat bigger than the other? Why does the leopard roar, but the smaller leopard cat roar? Why does the smaller leopard cat purrs? All right, so let's go.
Now you see what he asks. Why does the big cat roar? Why does the smaller leopard cat purr? Well, why don't they? What about it? Why? What's the difference between them, motherfucker? What's the difference? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the ossified hyoid bone in the larynx. That's why. Because cats that purr do not have the same development in the larynx that allows them to roar. That's why the leopard cat don't roar. That's why it's not a damn panther, because it can't roar and it's little. It's small.
Go to slide 7. Info is important. Reginald revised the classification of the genus in 1916, as comprised the tiger, the lion, the jaguar, and the leopard.
Boom, right here.
Boom. Well, see the P and all of those. Tiger, P, tigris, that's Panthera tigris, lion, Panthera leo, jaguar, Panthera onca,
Facts.
and then leopard, Panthera pardus. So that's
Facts.
right here in its own information showing you that they are all panthers, because Panthera again is just Latin for panther.
Right.
In English,
And
that would be panther.
so again, he's restating information that I've already stated in my documentary about Reginald Pocock. I already talked about this in 1916. I already talked about this, and it was revised. I already told y'all that it was revised. They updated their information. The classification of this genus, 1916, comprised of the tiger, lion, jaguar, and leopard. On the basis, listen, this is his own information. On the basis of common cranial features and exclusive characteristics. Now, do you see anything in here that says anything about melanin? Anything about color?
Not at all. Not at all.
Nothing in here says nothing about color. And this is from his own source. His own source is saying cranial features and exclusive characteristics. What's the exclusive characteristics? Retractable claws, the ability to roar. That's what they are. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Basis of common cranial features and exclusive characteristics. Now I got that source from from the Natural History ISU, right? I mean EDU. Now, this is when I said INU strikes again, arrogant, narcissistic, and unlearned. Now in the back chat, and I find it very, very funny. And if you can please show slide 8, Sister Ivory. Now in the back chat, and if you can magnify it, Anu trolled me with a Black Panther, and basically he said, "Which is Panther?"
Now right here, y'all see that he's showing y'all a back chat conversation we had, right? I put up a GIF of a Black Panther, and I asked him, "Is this a leopard or a jaguar?" As you see down there, it said it's a monkey. That's a panther, right? I asked him, "Is it a leopard or a jaguar?" He said, "That's a panther," right? I said, "Which panther? Panther's Leo, Tigris, or Unsa? Which one?" Panther is the genus of all of the large cats. It's the large cat genus, the panther genus, right? Listen to what he says.
Panthera Leo, Tigris, and the jaguar. Which one? Panther is the genus they all belong to. The Panthera genes. No, Panther is not the genus they all belong to.
What?
That is incorrect.
What did you just say?
INU. No, Panther is not the genus they all belong to.
He just contradicted what his own information said.
Panther is the genus they all belong to. The Panthera genes. No.
He just contradicted himself.
The genus they all belong to.
What?
He contradicted himself. That's a contradiction.
Panther is the genus they
He
all belong
contradicted
to.
his own source.
Panthera genes.
A contradiction.
Is not the genus they all belong to. That is incorrect.
No, rewind it again.
And the jaguar. Which one? Panther is the genus they all belong to. The Panthera genes. No, Panther is not the genus they all belong to. And the jaguar. Which one? Panther is the genus they all belong to. The Panthera genes. No, Panther is not the genus they all belong to. That is
that's a contradiction.
Now, I'm going to give the actual not a recording, but I'm going to give the actual definition on slide 9, what Panthera means and what Anu did, right? And by his logic, he pretty much said multiple creatures are panthers. So check this out, right? Panthera, a taxonomic genus with the family Felinae with various big cats, right? With various big cats. Not just a small cat, not just any, no, various big cats, right? This Latin word pardus means panther.
Wait, time's out though.
Reported and said earlier was a common mistake. Most individuals.
Time's out. He first contradicted his information that said Panther was a genius by saying Panther's not a genius. That's incorrect. And then after he said that shit, he bring out another source that says that Panther is a taxonomic genus. And it's just saying big cats. Oh my god.
Right, and bruh, and that's what I'm saying. He is right there. It says Panthera genus big cat. But the nigga just showed y'all a leopard cat. The leopard cat ain't even 14 pounds. What is he talking about?
Bruh.
Goofy shit.
And
hey, he didn't show it. He spoke on it. He didn't display it. He said the small cat.
Right. It totally missed the other panther on that chart. It was the leopard and the jaguar, the only two panthers on that chart he showed. And it's like, you dropped the source that said exactly what we're seeing on the screen. Then you said that's incorrect. Then you turn around and bring out another source that says the shit that you said was incorrect. And It's like, you got people who are science guys supporting this shit.
Right. And etymology has nothing to do with fables.
He patted this man on the back, congratulated this man, gave him flowers, even turned around and made a fake certificate for him. A fake certificate. Said, congratulations, Craig.
Right. And
good
it's like,
job, Craig.
This man was beating his own self up with his own information.
And I ain't even gonna name drop on all of the other MFers that was doing the same shit. And here it is, right here in y'all face. And it's the same stuff. Everything that we telling y'all, I've already debunked in this debate. Like, I've already said it.
Make when they do not study, they do not put the time in, and they do not have the due diligence or the comprehension skills to actually make this different. Just to understand what the hell I'm trying to say. He doesn't really get what it means, what a panther is. He really does not. This Latin word pardus means panther or leopard.
Now he just went on a rant saying how we don't understand. Well, Anu don't understand what a panther is, and this is when you know people don't study and all of this type of stuff. But y'all just watch this man post a source, contradict the source, then post another source that says the exact same thing that he just contradicted. And he's trying to teach y'all how to research. You know what I'm saying? He's the one saying that his opponent don't know what a panther is, while demonstrating that he doesn't know what a panther is.
Bruh, it's completely ludicrous. Completely ludicrous.
This, bruh, it's
the
like
panther. Entomology is an ancient folklore.
Look. I could stop it right here. We don't even have to go no further. Yeah.
No, you gotta define entomology. Because he confuses that with etymology when it's not the same thing.
I think he thought it was the same thing. That's in my opinion.
So this is utterly retarded. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm just dumbfounded by the level of cognitive dissonance. I am appalled by it. I'm appalled by it. Like we are supposed to be debating to edify the body so our people have correct knowledge. And here you go, you got people who are claiming to be non-biased. You got people claiming that this guy won. You got people patting this man on his back, giving him flowers, when the man was lying the whole time. The whole time. And I pointed out the lies. Check it out.
Etymology deriving from the Greek pan, meaning all, and then beast, to lead to many curious fables. Now, this source came from Britannica, right? Now, basically, when Mr. P came up with this, right, he pretty much said this creature has black spots, the western rat snake, the panther chameleon, the panther flounder, all of them.
Now, the nigga is right now talking about snakes, flounderfish, moths, and all type of other dumb shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Now, before we move on, let us prove to y'all that this idiot don't know what he's talking about. In his own PowerPoint, look at the word entomology, right? Let's look at this word, entomology. Entomology. Okay, check this out. What did it say? They say entomology. Entomon meaning insect. You see that? Is the scientific study of insects, a branch of zoology. It says entomology is the scientific study of insects and a branch of zoology. Why is this word in the definition of panther? Why is this word the definition of panther when we're not talking about insects? Y'all patted this man on his back and gave him flowers. Y'all threw an after party for this bum.
All of them can turn black, or pretty much all of them are panther-like. All of them would be considered a panther in his eyes. Now, this is the mistake that Anu also made, right? When it comes down to, and please go to slide 11, right? When it comes down to the spots, right?
Now he's saying this is a mistake I made.
This picture right here. On the left, you have a panthera, and this is slide 11.
Look, western rat snake.
Slide 11. You got the.
Talking about snakes, moths, flounderfish.
But anyway, but what I wanted to show is the Panthera moth, right?
No, it's not the same word.
Panthera moth is a moth that pretty much has spots.
The nigga talking to y'all about moths.
After the panther because it had the spots. Now you have the western rat snake, right? The western rat snake.
Talking about a western rat snake, y'all. Not panthers.
It's all black and it has spots. Also,
not big cats.
Now, it is named after the panther. But what is the key factor and why is it named after the panther? Also, the panther flounder is also named in comparison with the panther.
I ain't hear you. What'd you say?
I said neither one of those are the same word. One of them say Pantherornis and one of them
Pantherosophists.
Yeah, and the other one say Pantherinus. It's like that's not Panthera or Panther. That's not the same word, even though it have that Panther root in it. You can see it's something else.
You know what? Look, you know what? We into we into Panther. Oh, there it is. We into the information. So let me see. Let me go down here. Common name, blah 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 blah. Behavior, feeding, capture. Okay, they don't really go off on that shit. So let's go back up here.
Well, this is still pointless though because the information was revised in 1916, and
Right.
you already bought that out, and plenty was way back. How long ago?
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay, so I want to point this out right here. Okay, so Panther Ophis is in reference to Egyptian god called Apophis. Apophis is a snake.
right.
So they're saying panther snake. They're saying panther snake, but they're not saying that the panther snake is a panther. That's not what they're saying, right?
They just said it's a wild beast, right?
Well, it's dealing with the fact that it's spotted. Some of them are black, some of them are spotted, some of them like this one right here. You see it?
Yeah.
Some of them black, some of them red, some of them got spots, some of them don't. You see what I'm saying? Look, if it was all, that don't have no spots like a panther. I mean, like a leopard. That ain't got no spots like a jaguar. Huh? Look, or is that the pattern of a leopard or a jaguar? No. Look.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I can see the word still.
Oh, okay, my bad. Check it out, y'all. Look.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. Look. Is that the pattern of a leopard or a jaguar? No. What about this one? Look, this one red. This one ain't black. That's not the pattern of a leopard or a jaguar. Look, you ever seen a leopard or a jaguar like this with these same spots?
No.
What about this one? What about this one? This is an all black one, huh? Look at it. You ever see a panther this color? You ever see a leopard this color?
No, but it's like, why are why are he even talking about snakes?
It has nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing. Let's keep going.
Panther moth and the panther snake. Now, taxonomy, right? Taxonomy means the branch of science concerning with classification, especially for organisms and different systematics. The classification of something, especially organisms, taxonomy of these fossils, a system of classification, right? Now, this is the key point what I'm trying to actually bring about, right? Let me go right here. If you go to, because you got my first PowerPoint, go up a little bit more, Sister Ivory. I sent you my second one. My second one's a little bit more in order. Go up a little bit more with the tiger and the lion. Not that one. A little bit more lower.
Notice he said the one with the tiger and lion,
right.
and she clicked on the one up there
right?
that looked like a lion.
This is Panthera leo to the left, and this is Panthera tigris to the right, right?
Boom, right here.
You just stabbed yourself twice.
He just stabbed himself again. Panthreas leo, Panthreas tigers. You just cut yourself again, buddy. You just cut yourself again, buddy. There it is right there. Every time he says Panthreas leo, Panthreas tigris, Panthreas unsa, every time he say it, he cutting himself.
Oh, with this being done, right?
Oh yeah, and I also want y'all to notice and take note that this lion that he's showing has a dark mane. It has a dark black mane, right? That means, and I've also stated this before, that the lion is the only big cat, the only feline that has sexual morphology, meaning that you can distinguish the male from the female based on the morphology of certain characteristics. In this case, it's the mane, right? But if it was not for the sex morphology, this same lion could actually be a black lion. I mean, it could be a black panther. You know what I'm saying? But because of the sex morphology, you know what I'm saying, and the genetics, it doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But some of them do come very close, where they have an all black mane, and the majority of their coat is also dark. So you know what I'm saying? That the notion that they can't be Black Panthers is a farce. It's just a gene. It's either turned on or off.
These two animals right here are two different species. They are part of the Panthera species.
Boom, right there. You hear what he just said? They're part of the Panthera species. There is no such thing as a Panthera species. Panthera is a genus. Panther is a genus. There is no panther species. Idiot.
They are part of the Panthera genus, but these are two different species. Hence the name Panthera first, showing that they're related, and then their separate species being Leo and then Tigris.
So we already see that the word genus means family, right? Let me show you how stupid and how dumb his logic is. Ruben, what's your last name?
Hale, Hale.
Your parents, they got the same last name?
Yeah, they got the same last name.
Okay, is there anybody in your family that don't got the same last name?
No.
You got any brothers and sisters that have been married?
I got two brothers.
Okay, well, their names don't change when they get married. Okay, so they're saying because they don't have the same name, Leo, Tigris, that they're not all the same thing. But aren't all of your brothers and sisters the same thing? Aren't all of y'all the same?
Yeah, we all right.
Y'all all the same. Y'all all part of the same family. Like,
right.
We the Brown Harubes. All of us are the same. We're all in the same family. Guess what? My name ain't Malik. My name ain't Ozasis. But they are me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We still all a part of the same family. So to say that your sister who got married and had her name changed all of a sudden ain't part of the same family anymore is ridiculous.
Right, and then not only that, it's like it's our surname, as you would call it, would be our most important name because that's the identifying
Right.
factor. Because it could be any Reuben, I could be
right.
any
That would be your genus. Your surname would be your genus.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it would be my genus, my surname. That's correct.
And then your species would be your actual name.
Right.
Yeah, I got my mama last name. And me and my brothers. My brother got my mama last name, but my sister, she got her daddy last name. You know what I'm saying? Because we got different daddies. Some of us got different daddies in our family, but we still the same motherfucker.
Y'all still the same family, bro. Y'all still in the same family. Y'all still share genes. Y'all still still share similarities when it comes to phenotypes and all
Yeah.
this shit. So
Yeah.
ain't no difference between this either. When you see different coats on the animals, stripes, spots, shit like that we can argue what is a spot. We can argue what's a spot. Does a spot has a actual color? I mean, an actual shape? No, it doesn't. So a stripe also could be a spot. Even if you look on the back of the tiger's tail, those look like spots. They don't even look like stripes. So whatever. Like we'll keep going.
For those who don't know, that's a lion and that's a tiger, not panther-like.
He said not panther-like. Not panther-like.
I think he said not panther lion or something. Probably. Let me listen to it again.
Right here are two different species. They are part of the Panthera species. Genus. They are part of the Panthera genus, but these are two different species. Hence the name Panthera first, showing that they're related, and then their separate species being Leo and then Tigris. So for those who don't know, that's a lion and that's a tiger, not panther-like. So
not panther-like.
Here's a fun fact, right?
But
now Anu mentioned and I mentioned.
You say what?
He said it. I don't know, bro.
The title of the debate is: Are lions, tigers, leopards, and jaguars panthers? And that lets you know this is about the genus. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no species panther, and for him to say that they're not panther-like, then why are they all grouped in this genus? It's like you have to be like a panther to be in this genus, correct?
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Also, um, information from Reginald, right? Reginald N. Pocock was revised, right? So the fun fact: the panther genus was created in 1816. Anyone can look that up. The lion and the panther were not spotted and were not a part of this genus, but the lions and the tiger are a part of this genus today due to classifications and skeletal structure. All
Boom. You hear what he just said? Let me
Mm-hmm.
rewind it. Cut
Stab
itself.
yourself
Look.
again.
not a part of this genus, but the lions and the tiger are a part of this genus today due to classifications
Let me do it again.
and skeletal structure, all thanks to Reginald's revived work. Now, back then, right, since they weren't spotted, it was impossible for them to be a part of the genus. And they were going off of Mr. P's work, and now they had to actually do some revising when it came down to this information. Now, going further,
So he just cut himself.
the Panthera genus, which includes tigers, lions, jaguars, and leopards. The color variant usually means that the cat is black or dark. Since melanism is the development of melanin, a dark color pigmentation in the skin, a panther therefore usually is either a black leopard in Asia or Panthera pardus, a black jaguar in the known Americas.
Now you hear what he just said? He just called a jaguar pardus.
But not only that, that's also incorrect because a black panther would be those things, not a panther.
Yeah, the dude just called a jaguar a pardus. Listen.
Right. That's onsa, right?
Yeah, Unsa, yeah. Let me see where we at. Let me see. Watch this.
Pigmentation in the skin. A panther therefore usually is either a black leopard in Asia or Panthera pardus, a black jaguar in the known Americas. They were going off of Mr. P's work, and now they had to actually do some revising when it came down to this information. Now, going further, the Panthera genus, which includes tigers, lions, jaguars, and leopards. The color variant usually means that the cat is black or dark. Since melanism is the development of melanin, a dark color pigmentation in the skin, a panther therefore usually is either a black leopard in Asia or Panthera pardus, a black jaguar in the known pigmentation in the skin. A panther therefore usually is either a black leopard in Asia or Panthera pardus, a black jaguar in the known Americas.
He just called a pardus a jaguar.
Funfacts.com. And
Right. That's
I believe I
onsa.
put that was on
It's
slide
like this. He
17.
just proved. It's like my grandmother used to say, "Talk, bring on talk." And if you let people talk, you'll see how full of shit they are. And it's like you proving he didn't know this information, that
He
he didn't
don't.
study and research the information. You know what I'm saying? You're just reading this. It's like you don't actually know this. You're reading this, and that's two different things. You know what I'm saying? You're not comprehending what you read. If you did,
Hey, JJ say shalom.
while you were researching in the lead up for the debate, I don't. I think you would have waved the white flag if you comprehended what you was reading, because it's a you couldn't win this debate. All you could do was agree with your opponent because it's like this is what the science is going to say. It's what your opponent was saying. I know, and if people think we say this just because it's us, we're not. No, anyone with half a brain and some comprehension that could go and look this information up for themselves and watch the debate can say that, my brother, who is a member of NAGA, brought the facts as told by scientists, you know what I'm saying, and etymology and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And if debates aren't about the information, then what are we debating for?
Yeah, that's why I said if it's a popularity contest, then I'm out because I don't give a damn about popularity. So whatever.
Basically, this came from funfacts.com, right? Now, what this did, this actually shows that in order to be a panther, right? A panther must have a specific melanistic. Be a lion. It can't be a tiger. It can't be anything. Last time I checked, I don't see a lion with spots. I don't see a tiger that got spots like a dang like a leopard or jack. It can't be anything. Last time I checked, I don't see a lion with spots. It can't be anything. Last time I checked, I don't see a lion with spots. It can't be anything. Last time I checked, I don't see a lion with spots. I don't see a tiger that got spots like a dang like a leopard or jaguar or a panther. I don't even see a tiger that's completely black. I don't even see a lion.
You said he said leopard.
But what Anu has done, right?
Listen what he just said: leopard, jaguar, or panther, as if a panther is a species.
Confused. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. This man with the mask, dog mask, talking about felines, he has confused the fact that a panther has to have a distinct characteristic that set it apart from every other feline in this category, right?
Okay, so he just said that it has to have distinguishing characteristics that set it apart from all the other felines, right?
Right.
Which is a mouthful, seeing how you can go into Neleophilus and find black cats. You can go into Neleophilus and find spotted cats.
And that was another ad hom he threw out there.
Yeah. You know, I own my ad homs. Just bring the information with you.
Yeah, I'm understand. You know, there's gonna be something said about ad homs and the lack of them being drawn.
Yeah.
During this debate review, so I'm just.
If you come into a debate with me and
obvious.
I'm a ad hom you because that's what the hell you do in them back chats, and I want you to keep that same energy. So I'm real. I'm the same person on and off the camera.
In the big cat category. Now check this out, right? Now here's the funny thing. Now, what makes a panther a panther? Panthers in America are melanistic black-coated jaguars, while panthers in Africa are melanistic leopards. If you look at either of these cats, you'll see shadows of the unusual markings, spots on a jaguar and rosettes on a leopard. In jaguars, the black coloration is a dominant gene, meaning that only one can copy of the allele is needed to express that color. However, in leopards, black coloration is a recessive gene. So a leopard need to have two copies of that allele gene to be black, right? Now, from what I realized, right, it comes down to it, I had to name these genes in actuality, right? So I've actually went down and I decided to talk about these genes, right? These two specific genes that make a panther a panther. That
he said it's two specific genes that make a panther a panther. This is what he's telling y'all. And this is why I say he's dealing with colorism and not what actually makes a panther a panther. He's saying it comes down to these two genes. So let's find out what they are.
Makes it have its black fur. Now,
so he's talking about color. Color is what make a panther a panther. That's what he's saying.
This is the gene of the black panther.
He just said this is the gene of the black panther. He's not talking about all panthers. He's not talking about panthers. He's talking about the black panther. Everything he's talking about is about the black panther. It has nothing to do with the whole genus panther.
The name of the mutative gene that makes a leopard/jaguar fur turn black is called the ASP gene, and it's also called the MC1 gene. So this is the thing I have to do right now with the new right? I command my opponent to show that lions, tigers, and non-genetic mutative leopards have the same mutative trait to prove if these three are classified as panthers by taxonomy and not imagination. Now,
he's saying that skull morphology and the development of the hyoid bone in the larynx is imagination.
But he asked you to prove something that's been thoroughly proved up until this point. The taxonomical classification of all these big cats is Panthera, and Panthera is just Latin for panther. It's the same word. They are cognates. All the way back to Sanskrit.
Idiotic. keep it going.
This also mean, right? From WikipediaSpeed.com, all of this. The term panther is a common name for a black specimen.
What up, Sister Ivy?
Form of big
Greetings.
cat in the genus, a black specimen.
Peace.
Again, the term panther is the common name for a black specimen, a melanistic variant. Only a melanistic variant. Melanistic is most common in jaguars and panthers, and Panthera orca, due to the.
So it says it's most common. When it says most common, that means it ain't always that shit. If it was only that shit, it would have been like melanism is only in jaguars and panthers. That's what jaguars and leopards. That's what it would say. But it don't say that. It said most common. That's because there are melanistic genes in the other cats. In fact, I think it's like four different variations of the different melanistic genes that actually change their coat's colors.
Dominant gene mutation, while the Panthera pardus melanism is due to a recessive gene. So what my opponent would have to do, right? He would have to show every big cat genus, right? I mean, not every big cat genus, but every big cat in the Panthera genus that has this same gene, that has the same condition with the ASP gene and the MC1 gene. Not a recording, not imagination.
No, I don't, because that's not how you classify panthers.
Scientific, empirical data and evidence. And with that, I end my debate.
Because it's like the same two genes responsible for this melanism mutation in all cats, even house cats.
Even house cats. I said that shit. I said, so you gonna see it when I debunk all this shit, because my next 2 rounds is just debunking him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like,
and see,
the only thing you can go off, only thing they can go off of is my documentary.
See, I wasn't sure of that neither, but I looked it up today. I wound up reading through it, and I'm like, damn. So this shit responsible for melanism in all cats. Not
I had said it.
You know what I'm saying?
When I play it, you gonna hear it. I say that. I said, so you're trying to tell me that the black cat that's running around my house don't have the same genes in it that make it black as the jaguar and leopard? That's what you're saying.
Right. I remember you asked that, and that's what made me go look it up, because I wasn't sure. That's not something that I had researched up to that point, but I looked it up today, and I wound up inboxing you the 2 links I went to. Right. Like, damn.
which is really obvious. It's the reason why, because it's obvious. It's like saying that the gene inside of humans that give us melanin isn't the same gene in all humans that give us melanin. It's the same gene.
Right.
Just because you got a European and they have less melanin than us, guess what? That melanin still comes from the same place. It comes from the same place. They might not have as much of it, but they got it, and it comes from the same place.
And it's kind of like these 2 genes, and one is dominant and one is recessive.
Boom.
All right. So, as y'all see, all of his information confirmed what I said, and he confabulated information. And let me show you exactly why and how. Get this side. I'm gonna share my screen.
When y'all couldn't see my screen, I wish y'all could have seen that shit, bro, because that shit was devastating.
Share this right here. Okay. I already gave y'all all of my hold on. I'm sorry.
Can't hear me there well. Okay, check it out. So he right here. I'm gonna pause it right here, right? So right here, I've already debunking, because now I'm going into my essay. Now I'm going into my own essay that I wrote. The same shit that I already said in that documentary. Now I'm finna go over it, and y'all seeing the actual words. You see what I'm saying? Now, in this, you finna see me debunk the whole Black Panther subject. The whole Black Panther subject finna be neutralized, right?
What he basically did was confabulate a bunch of information. You know what I'm saying? See, when you put together a PowerPoint, you know what I'm saying? You can make that PowerPoint say whatever you want. And you can put the sources on there, but what you're saying and what the sources are saying is 2 different things. Now let's entertain that. Right here, it says Black Panthers do not form a distinct species. Let me read it again for you, baby Craig. Black panthers do not form a distinct species, but are melanistic species of the genus, most often encountered in leopards and jaguars. So what is that saying? This debate is not about Black Panthers.
Boom! I just took the whole black
It's
thing
not
away
about
from
Black Panthers. Go read the title. What does it say? Are lions, tigers, leopards, jaguars all panthers? It didn't say Black Panthers. It didn't say Red Panthers or Pink Panthers. It just says Panthers. So you made the mistake of using colorism to define what this animal is when it actually comes down to cranial structure. It comes down to skeletal cranial structure and the development of the larynx. The development of the larynx through this entire debate, you never once mentioned nothing about the morphology of the panther's larynx, which gives it the ability to roar. Now, I'm gonna go back into this information for you because, like I told you, he did half-ass scholarship, sloppy-ass scholarship. He wanted, oh, you got a pre-recorded? Yeah, I got a pre-recorded. Now let's go deeper into this. I'm gonna hit him again. Watch this.
Now I'm going back
this
into
is the
etymology.
etymology of the word panthera, which is classical Latin. Read what it says. Etymology. The word panther derives from classic Latin, panthera, itself from the ancient Greek panther, right? It says the phonetically similar Sanskrit word pan-aura means pale, yellow, whitish, white.
Now watch this. Remember when I told y'all that shit is coming from Proto-European? Watch this. What is it? Proto-Indo-European. That's what it is. Pi. Proto. There it is. Let's just go. I'm gonna share this. Check this out, y'all. Y'all see that wiki page?
Yeah.
You see the wiki page, right? Okay. Let me go. Let me find it. Oh, you know what? I ain't even gotta do all this shit. I can just go right here. It says Proto-Indo-European, which is Pi. That's what that shit says. It says it's the reconstructed common ancestors of the Indo-European language family. Okay, let's find out what that is. The Indo-European languages, language family native to the overwhelming majority of Europe, Iranian, blah blah blah, subcontinent, blah blah blah, Albanian, blah blah blah, Iranian, blah blah blah. Right? I'm gonna go down here so y'all can see it. Right here on this side, right here, you see all of these languages go all the way back to the Proto-Indo-European. You see that? So when we go into Sanskrit, you will see that Sanskrit is the basis and the roots of Proto-Indo-European. Let's take a look. He don't really do language. He don't really do this shit. Look, right here, what it say? It says Sanskrit, a classical language in South Asia that belongs to the Indo-Aryan branch of Indo-European languages. Boom, there it is right there. So when we talking about European, you have to go into the Sanskrit. So that's exactly what I did. Let me show you. That's exactly what I did. I went into the Sanskrit right here. It says the phonetically similar Sanskrit word pan-aura, meaning yellow, pale yellow, whitish white.
Now, when we talk about all of the big cats that's in the panther genus, all of them fit this description: pale, yellow, whitish, spottish. They got spots. Leopards got yellow, white, black spots. You have jaguars, yellow, white, black spots. Lions. He just said that lions are not spotted. Yes, they are when they're first born.
Boom. Again, I just rebutted another point that he made. He said lions are not spotted. Well, are you saying that baby lions aren't fucking lions, nigga? Is that what you're saying? You're saying because a baby lion isn't a lion, because it's a cub, it's not a fucking lion? Is that what you're saying? That's idiotic. So again, it's a lie. Nigga, lions are spotted when they're first fucking born.
Big cub is first born, it has spots. But he's not telling y'all this. Why he confabulating information? Let me slide back up again. There go another source that I
boom right here. I gave y'all the source right in your face. The hyoid apparatus of the pharynx of the lion, Leo, jaguar, tiger, cheetah, domestic cat, Phileas Sylvester F. Catus or Phileas Catus. And you see what site it come from. This is not funfacts.com. This is not no myth legend bullshit. This is real scientific fucking journals, bro. And it's dealing with the hyoid apparatus of the pharynx in the lion, dealing with the larynx, bro. And right here you see it says in the lion, jaguar, tiger, and cheetah. It go through all of them, right? Look what it say.
Already spoke on in my pre-recording. Right there, what it says. Panthera usa, Panthera tigris, and then you see right here, cheetah, didn't put the cheetah in there. Do you know why the cheetah is not a panther, Mr. Baby Craig? Because it does not fucking roar. It does not roar, nigga. So let me go back up. This is hilarious. Okay, it says right here, it says the study indicates that many of the lion and leopard subspecies are questionable because insufficient genetic distinction between them. Now let's listen to. I'm gonna read it slower. It says studies results indicate that many of the lion and leopard subspecies are questionable because of insufficient genetic distinction between them. Do you know what?
Then cut that nigga, bruh. That's a cut. That's a deep ass gas right there.
Insufficient genetic distinction between them.
Why that makes sense? Because it's on the same thing in humans, and that's why they say there's no scientific basis for race.
Right.
That means they can barely tell them apart because they're so damn close. Let me pull up this just slide because like this is easy work.
Damn, you got tiaras on there.
This is easy work.
Well, why are you looking at tiaras?
Because I was just arguing with niggas about tiaras and shit, and it was still up.
Have some decorum. This is not the back
That's
check.
why, nigga.
Shut up, mute your mic. And I want an additional minute for you opening your mouth. Again, let me pull this up real quick.
Sorry, I muted him. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You know, I expected that, but they like to disrupt you when you on a roll. Let me stop sharing for a second.
But they say he wasn't being disrespectful.
Nah, he said a bunch of little passive aggressive ass ad homs and shit like that, and I guess because he not using profanity, that makes it better or some shit. Like fuck out of here with that.
Pull up this one. Okay, let me share this. Check it out. Remember, y'all. He said. Remember what he said? Nigga, lions aren't spotted. What's these? What are these? Just like I said. Deliophilius. This dude don't know what he's talking about.
There it is right there. That's like I ain't know if y'all even got to saw that, like you know what I'm saying, see that like that. But there they are, like that. Those are baby lions, those are baby cubs, and obviously they have spots all over their face, spots all over their arms, spots all over their back when they're first born. For him to say that lions don't have spots, but yet when you look at a baby lion and it has spots, that means the nigga being disingenuous. That means the nigga lying. That's a lie. Lions do have spots when they're first born. So the lion is a spotted cat. You see what I'm saying? So I'll keep going, but I just like really throwing that jab in there at them, bro.
Look at it. If all of these cats were not panthers, they would have.
I'm gonna jump.
And you got leopard, which is also in Africa and Asia, and it's called Panthera pardus. Remember when he said, pardus means panther, pardus means leopard, dumbass.
It does. It means panther.
It means leopard, dumbass.
Leopard. And
Pardus means leopard,
this
dumbass.
is the reason why I said that. When I said it means leopard, pardus means leopard, is because when they use pardus, they're literally talking about a leopard.
Right.
They're literally saying leopard. They're not saying panther. They're saying leopard. Because if that's the case, then they would just call it panther. They would just call it pardus. But they don't. They call it Panthera pardus. Why? Because it's a panther leopard. That's what type of panther it is. It's a leopard.
It don't mean panther. Oh, let me guess. Because you got a P right there, you thought it meant man. Shut up. And then you got the snow leopard, which is the Panthera usa or usia. You see what I'm saying? Again, the snow leopard. You see that this is a hybrid animal. It is the sister species of the tiger, meaning it's a hybrid. This is a hybrid. If these cats were not.
If you are switching your screen, we see a picture, but we do not see. It's switching. It's still on the same picture.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me go here.
Yeah, I think I just really fucked off on this part because he was already dead.
Okay.
So I just started talking out about other shit that dealt with panthers, the different hybrids and shit like that. Like, because he was already fucking dead.
Here.
Like I could have went off on a whole other tangent and still beat this nigga ass.
Share. Okay, there we go. And this right here is a liger. You see what they got? Ligers, tigons, and hybrids. Oh my. You see what I'm saying? This right here is a liger. That's a liger. The tigon is real similar to this one, but when you have a lion, a male lion, and a female tiger, it's a liger. When you got a male tiger and a female lion, it's called a tigon.
You see what I'm saying? I'm spitting straight knowledge, cause like teaching niggas shit.
You can breed these cats together if they were not of the same genus. If they weren't the same genus, you wouldn't be able to
jump
breed.
past it though because
I
did that shit on purpose.
Or mix hybrid. Show y'all.
Look, I'm just showing y'all hybrids. I'm doing this shit on purpose because I already
these
killed
little bitty ass fuck. Oh, the little leopard don't nigga, we're not talking about no little ass fucking cats. We're only talking about the big ones. Panthera is the genus of large wild cats. You see that? Large wild cats in the mammalian family, Felidae, which includes the 4 well-known living species of lion.
Now, boom, right there. Now, let's talk about this right here. Let's talk about this right here. And I'm gonna blow it up just so y'all can really see this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna blow this shit up so y'all can really see this. Check it out. Blow this up so y'all can really see this. This right here says Panthera is a genus of large wild cats in the mammalian family in the Felidae, and includes the 4 well-known living species of lion. Listen to what it's saying. Listen to what it's. All you gotta do is read it. It says Panthera, large cats, mammals, cat family, includes the 4 well-known living species of lion. Now let's see what the fuck they're categorizing as the 4 species of lions, right? Right, because I'm pseudo, right? So let's check out and see what the fuck they're calling the 4 well-known species of lions. Panthera leo, Panthera tigris, Panthera unsa, and Panthera pardus. So they're literally saying that the leopard, the jaguar, tiger, and lion are all lions. You know why they're all lions? Because they're all panthers. And what does panther mean? Panther means leopard. And what does leopard mean? A lion
Lion
panther.
Panther. That's also mentioned in conjunction with a tiger.
And it's also in conjunction with a tiger. And we just seen that when we went into the etymology of the word part. We just seen that yes, in the Sanskrit, they were also referring to tigers. So according to science, not only are these motherfuckers all Panthera, they're all considered fucking species of lions. Now, let's see what else it say. It says, these 4 extinct cat species are considered unique in having the anatomical changes enabling them to roar. Now, why the fuck didn't this motherfucker say nothing about no goddamn colors? It don't say nothing about no fucking colors. There's no fucking melanin nowhere in this motherfucker. There's no fucking mention of black. Nothing. It's not in there. You see what I'm saying? And they patted this idiot on the back, threw a party for the nigga, gave a fake fucking flowers to the nigga. The whole time this nigga's an asshole wrong, and I debunked every fucking thing that came out of his mouth.
It says Panthera leo, the tiger Panthera tigris, the jaguar Panthera unsa, the leopard Panthera pardus. You see that? Pardus, leopard. It means leopard, bro. These 4 extant cat species are considered unique in having anatomical changes enabling them to roar. The cave lion is an example of an extinct member of this genus. That's what the information say. So his information, he brought up to y'all about some old mythos bullshit. I bought you guys revised information, updated information, not no crap from back in God knows when. I brought you up to date information, and when you talk about panthers, let me slide over here so you can see it. When you talk about panthers,
Hold on, that's the only
all of these
information.
cats,
That
all of
old
these 4
shit.
cats
That
are the
shit.
made
He ain't bring no more information.
You say what?
He ain't bring no more information. That's his only argument he had.
That's the only argument he had, bro. The only argument that he had was the what makes a panther is because it's black.
And you went in depth with all this information.
With all of his fucking information, bro.
That's crazy.
And that's why we say, like, damn, y'all niggas biased as fuck. Because, nigga, I bombarded this motherfucker with empirical evidence, bro. This nigga bought y'all myths? Myths? Really? He's sitting there talking about the AI, what is the ASI A gene? Nigga that is responsible for melanin in cats. Nigga, that's just responsible for melanin in all cats. Not just panthers.
Major panther family: lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards. It says right here. It says the debate and taxonomic revision to which the Pantera has been subject, as well as the Felidae in general, is because an effort to organize the taxonomic groups according to shared lineage. Morphological behaviors and genetic studies show all are employed as human beings trying to discern which groups are naturally related based on common descent. Based on common descent, in some taxonomies, the snow leopard is included within the genus Panthera as well, but sometimes they put it in its own classification like Neleophilius. Again, I'm gonna go back into the same information because I keep telling y'all this is cut and dry. There is no wiggle room.
I didn't even have to touch on it, but look right here in the information that I'm posting. It says Felidae is usually divided into the big cats of the subfamily of Pantherinae and the small cats in the subfamily of Felinae. Note that some small cats, for instance, listen what they call them small cats, cuz. Note that some small cats, for instance, the cougar or puma concolor. So the puma is not a fucking big ass cat. They're calling it a small cat, and can weigh as much or much or more as some big cats, including the pantherine or the clouded leopard. Neleophilus, the snow leopard, was Usea, and it says the 4 species in that genus Panthera, and then they give you those 4 right there, which is lion,
There's no wiggle
jaguars,
room.
leopards, and tigers. You know what I'm saying? Then right here at the bottom, this is the same information. Listen, it says only these 4 extinct cat species in Panthera have the anatomical changes enabling them to roar. The primary reason for this was assumed to be an incomplete ossification of the hyoid bone. This is all the shit I just said. However, new studies show that the ability to roar is due to the morphological features, especially the larynx, the snow leopard, in which blah blah blah, the nigga can't roar. You know what I'm saying? Like I bust this nigga shit.
Panthera genus is part of the Felidae family of mammalian order Carnivoria. Now, what does that mean? It means Panthera meaning big cat, Felidae meaning cat, family of mammalian meaning it's a mammal, order of Carnivoria meaning it's a carnivore. Members of the family are called cats or felidae, sometimes felines. Felines number about 41 species, including large animals such as lions, Panthera leo, and tiger, Panthera tigris, as well as the smaller ones such as bobcats, lynx, rufus. Notice they didn't put panther in front of it, right? That's because a fucking lynx and a bobcat are not fucking panthers. Now, why don't you know this, smart ass? I told y'all this was a first round knockout, and this is this man's intellectual death. I'll yield the rest of my time. I'll give it to you. You can have it.
All righty then. You got the flow, baby.
He was already cut. You could see it in his face.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. You on mute.
He didn't have no more information, no more nothing.
Now that Anu is done whining and complaining, right? I want you all to think like the masked man in the dog mask, and this is why I make fun of this man every time I see him. Okay, for example, right? He said Panthera, the name of the genus of all big cats, right? Right? So Panthera pardus. Panther. You gotta think a little bit more, bro. Because like when it comes down to these things, right, you get the genus and the actual name of the animal confused. The genus is basically the taxonomic order of what the animals belong to, what the big cats belong to, bro.
I gotta reset my.
Can you go back to my PowerPoint?
He just cut himself.
I have to read again so Anu can really understand what it is that he's not comprehending when he reads. Because in all actuality, what Anu basically just did, and I'm going to cover the whole Liger thing. I'm going to cover the Liger spots and everything. I'm going to cover all of that, right? And notice, he said this will be over in one round. This is the second round. It's not over yet. So Anu, you lied like normal. So anyway, right?
We mean for like 45.
Go up to where I had the definition Panthera, right? And I'm going to read this again slowly. And it should be okay. Panthera, a taxonic genus with the family of the Felinae with various big cats. This Latin word pardus means panther or leopard. What the news telling me, all your information is wrong. No, it's not.
That word there got something to do with incest, right?
From. You're arguing with the Britannica. You're arguing with the World Dictionary, and you're arguing with common sense, bro. You basically did a whole rant saying at the end of the day, when you see a regular black panther, its scientific name is Panther.
There's no panther.
So basically, right, like I said,
there's no panther.
The Latin word pardus means panther or leopard.
Oh, you say what, cuz?
Time's out. I was like, he obviously don't grasp what genus is. And genus includes them all. I'm gonna tell you right now, various big cats.
What is Panther Panther?
There is no Panther Panther. That's something that don't exist. That's
Look.
like
If you put in Panther Panther and then put animal behind it, you know what? I'm gonna just show y'all this shit. Look at this. I put in Panther Panther. First, I put in Panther Panther and nothing popped up, but the Black Panther. So I put in Panther Panther animal because I wanted to see what genus or whatever it was from. Look what popped up. Look at this.
I said right now, big cat, right by the tiger.
Right. And then when I pointed this motherfucker, I tell him, is that a leopard or a jaguar? Is that a leopard or a jaguar? Is that a leopard or a jaguar? Which one is it? You don't know. Let me go back. Let me go back to here because I wanted to do the finish cutting itself.
And the entomology is because what Anu does, he confused the entomology with the definition and
Look, he said I confused the entomology with the definition. Entomology is the study of insect.
Right. It's not etymology, and I don't see how he confused those two words with etymology right up under it.
Yeah, etymology right up on it.
Bro.
the Latin word pardus means panther or leopard. And the entomology is because what Anu does, he confused the entomology with the definition and taxonomy. He confuses them all. He really doesn't understand when it comes. He doesn't understand classification. But anyway,
I just want to drive this home to the people one more time. I want to drive this home to the people one more time. What is it? Entomology. I want to drive this home. I want to drive this home to the people one more time.
That's commercial.
Yeah, I see this right. This the word he using. This is what he using. Entomology. That's what he got right there, right? It's the branch of zoology concerning the study of insect. What in the hell does that got to do with this? What does that got to do with this? What does the study? What does the study of big cats got to do with the study of insect?
Bro, that's just funny, man. They really pat dude on the back though. It's like, oh my goodness.
Hey man, we see you out there, Jamal, Shanakuma, bro. I'll drop a link, bro. You can hop in, you can hop on the stream, and you can come demonstrate what you're talking about right now. Look, I'll post it in the stream for you right now.
Yeah, send him the link so he can come in. He can
There you
demonstrate what
go.
he's talking.
The link is in the comment section. Uh, Shinakuma, you got something to say? You want to come and demonstrate what this idiot is saying? Be our guest, man. There go the link. You can hop on, bro. You ain't got to sit in the back chat. You ain't got to sit
My
in the audience, throwing pop shots. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that, bro. You could just speak your voice, speak your mind, cuz.
JJ say salam though.
Oh yeah, I
Right,
know. I
and
just I just put
we'll
him up there.
we'll mute out and let you have your voice.
Yep. Shalom, 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 JJ. Hotep. Peace. All right. Let me keep going.
panther, an ancient folklore entomology deriving from Greek, and with the words pan meaning all and thur meaning beast, to lead to many curious fables, meaning various different beasts were classified in the rank of panther.
Now remember,
Now,
he going over the
Anu
same
did
dumb
all
shit he
that
already
huffing and
said.
puffing, crying and screaming, but he still did not address what makes the panther black. Now, if you pay attention to his recording and how he doubled back, he said the panther has a lot of melanin, which makes it black. He did not actually show why the tiger, lion, why don't they have this black gene which make these dang cats black? Why is not a tiger? My tiger's not black. Well, I mean, why is a lion not black? And you're saying they're what? They were born with spots, right? Okay. First of all,
Still focus on color, huh?
Oh
do
yeah.
not have that ASP gene or that MC1 gene that makes a panther full black. They don't have it. And matter of fact, different color. So when it comes down to this information, right? When it comes down to these distinct characteristics, now he said they're all panthers, right? If they're all panthers, why do they have differences in their characteristics? Now, Anu basically said hybrids, right? I hope this man know ain't no damn hybrids in the wild. Man, stop looking at the comic book. Stop all that. I mean, like, if a panther was a lion, why don't the panther have a mane? The lion has stripes like the tiger. Why don't you see why don't you see a panther or a lion with
You
all
broke
three
all that shit
characteristics
down already?
of these big cats?
Yeah.
The
Bro,
problem with Anu,
he just asked the most silliest question. Why don't they the lion has stripes? Why don't the tiger got spots? Well, you know what I'm saying? Why is this? Bro, that's like saying because he got a big nose and he got a slender nose that they must not be all humans.
Yeah.
That's idiotic, bro. That's
Why
stupid.
cucumber taste better pickle? Shit, I don't know.
Because he light skinned and he dark skinned, they must not be human. That's what you're saying.
Since she got
You're
freckles,
basing
he don't.
the morphology, the evolutionary morphology of these animals. You're basing that shit off color. You just like the white man, bro.
And people behind him though, unless they do their own
Yeah,
research and take
they patted
everything.
this idiot on the back and gave this man flowers the whole 9 yards. Let me keep going, bro.
is when you actually just read stuff and do parrot talk just to basically sound like you know what you're talking about, you basically show you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like again, the man confused
Sound like you thought about yourself.
the classification, the entomology, and the actual Greek meaning of the word panther.
He straight
This
keep
is
on
why I
saying
went back
entomology
into
like
Mr.
we
P's
talking about insects.
legend, talking about what the panther originally was. He said the panther originally was a multicolored, it had a multicolored hide. You know what I'm saying? And during the medieval belief, it was a mythical creature before it became a actual creature that they documented with taxonomy today. Now,
So
check
why he
this out,
talking about
right?
myths?
And again, he kept yelling and screaming that pardus just means panther. If everybody can just go ahead and just look up the scientific word for a jaguar, they would basically see, right? It would mean leopard.
You hear what he just said?
But he said,
You hear what he just said?
Yeah,
Let me
pause
rewind
it
it
there.
real quick.
Yeah, pause it there. He says it's gonna say leopard, but leopard means lion, panther,
No. He keeps saying that
right?
jaguar means pardus. Listen,
Right,
let me go back just a little bit. Right here.
right. And jaguar's on side.
but he said it just means it's basically to him it's just panther. He kept yelling and screaming that pardus just means panther. If everybody can just go ahead and just look up the scientific word for a jaguar, they would basically see, right? It would mean leopard. It was a multicolored, it had a multicolored hide. You know what I'm saying? He kept yelling and screaming that pardus just means panther. He kept yelling and screaming that pardus just means panther. He kept yelling and screaming that Pardus just means panther. He kept yelling and screaming that Pardus just means panther. If everybody can just go ahead and just look up the scientific word for a jaguar, they would basically see, right? It would mean leopard.
Now, y'all just heard what he said, right? He said if we look up jaguar, the scientific name for jaguar, we'll see that it just means panther.
He said leopard.
Yeah, leopard.
Yeah, leopard.
No, that's not what he just said.
I think he said leopard.
Listen what he said.
Everybody can just go ahead and just look up the classification. It was a multicolored it had a multicolored hide, you know what I'm saying? And during the medieval belief, it was a mythical creature before it became a actual creature that they documented with taxonomy today. Now, check this out, right? And
Listen.
again, he kept yelling and
Listen
screaming
close.
that Pardus just means panther.
Now he just said I was yelling that Pardus just means panther. It does, panther and leopard. So listen what he said.
Everybody can just go ahead and just look up the scientific word for a jaguar.
He said, look up the scientific name for jaguar.
They would basically see, right? It would mean leopard.
So he said jaguar means leopard in the scientific name.
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
No, it don't.
That what he say?
That's what he said.
We just said.
That's what he said.
I mean, they make a clear distinction between the two. One is Panthera onside, and the other one is Panthera pardus. It's like
I'm gonna just pull up the etymology of the word. There we go. There we go. What that say? Somebody read that shit.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Jaguar now, big spotted cat of the Americas, belief onside. C 1600s from Portuguese, jaguar from Tupi, jaguara, fed in all sources to denote any large beast of prey, tigers and dogs. In Cullen's translations of Abbey, what it is, Clavigero's History of Mexico, compare Tupi jacore alligator as a type of stylish British-made car.
Okay. So what did he say jaguar means? He just sat here and told y'all that the scientific name for jaguar means panther. And y'all bought that shit. Let me go back again so they can hear it.
Everybody can just go ahead and just look up the scientific word for a jaguar. They would basically see, right? It would mean leopard. But he said it just means it's basically to him it's just panther. So
I never said jaguar mean
right,
panther
you
or
also
leopard.
have other animals, just like the panther snake or the it's called the panther snake or the rat snake, or you have the panther moth, and then you even have the Florida panther, which is a puma. It's not actually a panther. He's confusing everything with the word Panthera, thinking
But
it's
he
all
said it
about
was a
panther.
panther.
Because when you look at it,
Right.
right, when you actually pay attention to what Anu said, right, he bypassed the fact that I said Anu. I demand you to show the ASP gene and the MC1 gene in a It's black melanistic fur like the jaguar and like the leopard.
He's still arguing on Black
You
Panther.
bypass that. Now that's something you can look up in the Smithsonian.
I want to point this out too because people people be saying dumb shit like
A panther.
they think because a nigga talk well and he wear glasses and shit and he talks he enunciate all his words properly that he's smart. I want y'all to understand this shit.
He
Watch this.
bypassed the fact.
Boom, right here. This right here, Anthony Harris. This is the same person, Chris Harris. He says he means Anu, seems to be trying to argue from a very pragmatic, informal way. How? How? Huh?
I don't understand how you do that by bringing the facts as told by science. I'm not getting that shit.
Look, let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all what this nigga is saying for those who don't understand what the word pragmatic means. The word pragmatic means dealing with things in a sensible and realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations.
It's like his statement conflict with itself. It was like
conflicts.
It's like he giving you it's like he giving you a compliment and throwing a shot at the same sentence.
At the same time.
It's like
seems to be trying to argue from a very pragmatic, informal way.
Define informal right quick. Let's see what that means.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, everything we do in this back chat debate shit is all that shit's informal.
Right. But I don't see how you been informal by sticking to the point and dealing with the facts.
I don't know because I was right. I was straight to the point. I never went on no fables and myths and none of that other bullshit, nigga. Everything was science, nigga. It was straight to the point.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, would they expect you not to be you? I understand.
Yeah, and that's why I keep trying to tell people I'm passionate. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna yell, cuss, do whatever the fuck, nigga, because that's me. That's what I do, nigga. You don't like that shit, don't tune in.
I said anew. I demand you to show the ASP gene and the MC1 gene in a lion. Black melanistic fur like the jaguar and like the leopard.
We don't see the video.
You bypass that. Now that's something you can look up in the Smith.
You say what?
We still see that definition of pragmatic. I don't see the video no more.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe his tiara or his mask is on too tight. He can't breathe. That oxygen in his brain ain't really flowing.
That's all.
But he does not understand. I gave an actual gene that he has to really show. Anybody can look.
I ain't got to show shit because they ain't got nothing to do with our conversation.
Now, one more fun fact.
Why would I segue off some dumb shit that you segueing on?
Due to Reginald N's Pocock, right? The Panther genus was created. Well, he revised it, but the Panther genus was created in 1816. The lion and tiger were not spotted and were not a part of this genus. So basically, the reason why I brought up the little cat, the leopard cat, right, was because they put the
look. I want everybody to see right here. It says April Goodwin Crawford. LOL. I think Craig just took the win. You see that? These are idiots that don't know what they're talking about.
He just doubled down on that dumb shit he said about the leopard cat.
Genus, but they removed it when they revised the work. Now it's a reason why only these big cats roar.
Look, everybody in the back chat, oh, this dumbass debate. This Chris Harris, same old hating ass nigga. Look, this debate is better than I thought. Great stuff.
What Anu has done, he's bypassed simple taxonomy, and he was so stuck on the basic definition of it, he couldn't see the bigger picture.
He said, I was stuck on the basic definition. Nigga, I went into the fucking morphology of fucking skulls and fucking larynx. Nigga, shut up.
Yeah, that's all
Anyway.
we're dealing with is the basic definition, but even the basic definition beating him up because it's telling you it's telling you what it is. It's like
how you gonna go bypass the basic definition? You can't. Otherwise, that you
basic definition is what he have up there. It's like, and it's telling you it's not a species, it's a genus. So why are you dealing with a species that don't even exist? It's not even a distinct species of itself. There is no species of Black Panther. It's either a leopard or a jaguar that has this specific melanistic mutation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not a species itself. So when you say panther instead of Black Panther, which is specific to a panther, and which is specific to a jaguar and a leopard, you know what I'm saying? When you say panther, that's all big cats. You know what I'm saying? That's the lion, that's the jaguar, that's the leopard and the tiger when you say panther. Because panther is a genus, which includes different species.
Facts.
The floor, and I want to see what Anu has to say, because I want to question him about his hybrid logic.
Nigga look like he on mascara and shit.
The dude just said I said Parthos meant panther when I said Parthos meant leopard. You see what I'm saying? I just said it to him, and he couldn't even repeat it back. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep going. Well, actually, let me share this. I want to share you. I want to share this. Let me go back here, and I'm gonna share my screen real quick. And
look, she flashed that shit.
Library. Let me go back here. Let me share my screen with this.
Look at that. This ain't the same.
Check it out.
After debate.
Now, remember the video that I showed y'all in the beginning, right?
With no further ado, wasting no time, we gonna jump.
Remember the video that I showed you guys in the beginning? I told y'all this was a first round knockout. Everything else
she
after
said,
this is
look at the hater. Look at the hater. This is the same person who said they're not biased, they're not hating. Not at all. Craig coming with the info. What info? What info?
Right.
What info did he bring?
All right. And this is the people's opinions who she's talking about. They judged it off of.
Yeah.
Oh. Just a freestyle. Everything else after this is just this man trying to convince you that I'm illiterate, you illiterate, and everybody else don't know what the hell they talk about. But
look, you're sure Craig on his shit for real. See? Another one. You're short. Look. You agree with him too. He doing his thing, right? We just sat here and chopped this shit up and showed y'all this nigga lying and don't know what the fuck he talking about. Look.
He got some type of superior understanding. He just said the lion's not black, but right here, let's look at it. Right here.
That's a black
man lion.
My opponent has
that's a black lion right there.
Debunking and rebuttaling genetics. He has the task
that's a black
of
lion.
Rebuttaling zoologists. He has the
I thought you said lions don't get black.
Hey,
that's a black lion. He's walking behind a.
Yeah, and somebody had made the statement that was Photoshop when they saw the still shot, but no, that's not Photoshop. Video.
Hey, outside this debate, when Paul seen it again, he said you was right the whole time. Now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Paul said you was right. So whatever he said on this debate chat, That don't matter because he said when he seen it again, he said you was right. So
Black. The main's black. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into this information right here because obviously it went past his head to it went past his face. Okay, right here. Let's hear it again.
A new study showed the ability to roar is due to the morphological features, especially of the larynx. All Panthera species have an incomplete ossified hyoid bone. A specially adapted larynx with a proportionally larger vocal folds is covered in a large fibroelastic pad. These characteristics enable them to roar. Only the snow leopard cannot roar as it has a short vocal fold of 9 millimeters that provide a lower resistance to airflow. During the 19th.
Okay, so again, I replayed y'all the same video that killed them in the beginning.
Hey, y'all, hold on. I got a call. Hold on.
All right, nah, I don't understand how they missed that one. That's crazy. After these messages, we'll be right back. I just want to say shout out to all our haters. Thank y'all for your support. I just wanted to put that out there into the ethers.
the video still up?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had a call came in, so the line went dry while we live. So I'm just, I'm still trying to be, active on here and keep the people attention. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, man, I'm coming. I don't understand.
My bad, bro.
All right.
Yeah, she had called in, so I was hold on.
I'm going back into the same jeans.
All right.
That's what it's about.
Now check this out.
You tried to bring up your own information said it.
Them all Panthers. You have the seen in a jaguar and the leopard. You got the floor, Nu.
Take yourself off mute. You on mute.
Okay, yeah. So the title of this debate is lions, tigers, leopards, jaguars, all panthers. This debate title is not about black panthers. It's not about color. It's about the genus Panthera, meaning all of the big cats, just like your
Now, I want to point out that it was retarded Henry that sitting here saying, "Oh, but Puma call a panther. Why it's a pan? Why it's not a panther?" He synced that in the comment, and that's the reason why he brought up the Puma. You know what I'm saying? And so he tried to use that angle.
Information said big cats. And then your own information cut you when it said cranial structure. Your own information said it. Now, I want you to show us, show and prove that the lion.
You said what?
Henry just said mountain lion is in the Puma family. Duh, we know.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what the Florida Panther is, stupid.
Right.
Tiger, leopard, and jaguar are not all in the same damn genus. They're all in the same genus. This is why they're all panthers. Are they all black panthers? No. No, they are not all black panthers. Black panthers are specific to the
Look at that. One of the sisters saying, stick to the title, Craig. He wasn't sticking to the title.
Melanistic gene that causes them to be a predominantly all black. But that is not what makes them a panther. What makes them a panther is their cranial skull.
Look. Here go Craig Scruggs, another stupid
My
ass dumbass.
Not Panthers. I don't know how the fuck it's not in Panthers.
Look, here go another dumbass idiot.
We ought to expose that to Panthera is not Panther.
Right.
Pandera. Man, y'all been having me saying Pandera, man. It's Pandera. Y'all been saying it wrong.
You could pronounce it a couple of ways. It's like Panthera, Panthera. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say it a couple of ways. Like it just depends on your own dialect, bro. Ain't no right or wrong. Ain't no right or wrong way. You could have said Panthera and it still would have been the same shit.
So I'm gonna show the people right quick. Wow. All right, there we go. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna when I find it, I'm gonna.
A Pandera is not a panther, but a panther's a big cat, right? So I don't see how the fuck it's not.
That's it.
And the morphology of their larynx. That's what classifies it. So you keep talking about genetics, you keep talking about taxonomy, you keep talking about that shit, but you keep obviously overlooking the fact that when I said cranial structure, that's dealing with the genetic morphology. When I said the larynx, I'm talking about the genetic morphology of the larynx, which gives them the ability to roar. Which is the reason why only the cats that roar are in that genus.
People that's outside that group, agree with Anu.
Yeah. Right. Everybody outside the haters agree with me. It's only the hating ass niggas who don't agree with me.
Because I'm looking at the comments, like people that's not even in that group agreeing with Anu.
Let me share my
screen. And like this is what we was trying to explain to them. Like, no, bitch, you being biased.
That's another one said that Panthera is not Panther. Let me share my screen right quick, y'all.
No, that's what's called said that. That's Henry said that.
That was Henry and Craig Scruggs said that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just to show the people that this ain't no lip service. Just to show y'all, right? Y'all see my screen?
Yep.
Y'all need to take me that emblem, man. That's the hard as fuck.
Which emblem you talking
see
about?
The Naga World or the fellow in the background, the Bantu cook.
Oh yeah, that shit hard.
You see
that, man. I need to get that.
They're telling you Panthera is not Panther. When one is Latin and one is English, but they're both the same word. You know what I'm saying? It's like it makes no sense.
It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. And it's like let me share my screen back. Okay.
Because their skulls have the same morphology. Do you understand skull morphology? Do you understand that?
Let me pause it. This Paul, he says, but Black Panthers is what most identify with Panther. In fact, it is the only big cat that is named Panther aside from a scientific name. Okay, again, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no
But
problem
hold
with.
on, like I say, in Paul defense, he agreed with you after the fact when he did his
Yeah,
own
yeah.
research.
I don't have no issue with Paul because he's trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah, he was
I don't
trying
have
to
no
understand.
problem with him. But what he's saying is
Right.
Black Panthers is what most people identify with Panther. Guess what? Just because that's what you identify with don't mean that that's what it is. Most people of African American descent identify with being black. Yeah, ain't none of us black. So that don't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying? That's not a shot at the God. That's not a shot at the God. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's a common mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to what we call color of law, or what the NOI with the Nation of Islam called 10% face value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going off of what 10% face value because something looked like this or because something sound like this, then it must be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When in actuality, that's not what it is. Black Panthers is just specific for a leopard or a jaguar. You see what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. The scientific name for it is panther. That's the scientific name for it. And then the scientific name for the species is either Leo, tigris, Parthus, unsa, or uncia. Those are the scientific names for the cat. Like you never hear anybody call a jaguar ucia. You never hear that. You never hear nobody call a leopard pardus. You never hear that. You never hear nobody call a lion a leo. You never hear that. You see what I'm saying? So those are the scientific names. They call them binomial nomenclatures. They're binomial nomenclatures, meaning one is science, one is this science generic term, and then the other one is the actual species. It's a binomial nomenclature. That's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, Matt. Matter of fact, we got our language guy on here right now. Can you please explain binomial nomenclatures for us, cuz?
I don't think Matt still. I don't see Matt
Oh, okay,
Pitts.
okay. I thought Matt was still with us. I wanted Matt to bust somebody's head with the definition.
I'm saying because if we brought up the genus human or humanoids, if we brought up human, we were talking about humans. Wouldn't we go to skull morphology? Wouldn't they say, oh, this is a African or a Negroid skull? Wouldn't they say, oh, this is a blase skull? And they're classifying those based on what? Cranial skull structure. That's what they're doing it for. And you can only get cranial structure from your genetics. That's where it comes from.
Look, again, the hater who's not a hater, who claims she's a hater but claims she's not a hater, says he took that already. A panther is a Panthera pardus. So a lion, tiger, and jaguar, Panthera pardus. What? What? He took that already. A panther is a Panthera pardus. So is a lion, tiger, and jaguar, Panthera pardus. What? What?
No, they're not. What?
Maybe somebody else read that shit and make some type of sense out of it. What does that actually mean? What is she actually trying to convey to us?
Already, a panther is a Panthera pardus. No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not just that. It's also a Panthera onca. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
okay,
is
so
a lion.
a panther is a Panthera pardus, but it's a specific panther,
Right.
which is a pardus.
Which is a pardus. You know what I'm saying? Onca is like.
That comment didn't even make no goddamn
Don't make
sense,
no
bro.
sense. Now I'm
That
trying
don't
to
even make no sense. And this
that.
motherfucker, they be sitting back here praising like she just like the smartest motherfucker on the world. Like, stop
So
that shit.
it's a lion, tiger, and jaguar panther. So who said that?
Right. And this is what I'm saying. You're on record saying this dumb shit. You're on record giving flowers to this idiot. You're on record doing this shit, and then you want to sit here and act like you're not biased. Yes, you are biased when you're negating the facts.
So again, a panther, tiger, jaguar, lion are all panthers. Are they the same species? No, they not. This ain't this right here ain't about if it's the same species or not.
Yeah, y'all see his reaction? Y'all see his reaction? What I said?
When they say, "Oh, this is a blase," here ain't about if it's the same species or not. Again, a panther, tiger, jaguar, lion are all panthers. Are they the same species? No, they not. This ain't this right here ain't about if
you
it's
see
the
that?
same.
You see how he got surprised when I said they're not all the same species?
Yeah.
Right.
You see that?
Right.
You see that? The nigga don't understand the information.
Yeah, because he's trying to make it to be about the species when panther not a damn species.
They're not the same species. That's clear. But they all are part of the same genus, which makes them all panthers. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I'm not gonna do your research for you. You can go look up SL25 whatever the fuck you want, but Anu not gonna do your footwork for you. I already killed you in the first round. Every single bit of information that you tried to bring up, I already stated. Maybe you should have went first. But you didn't. So since you let me go first, you let me bust your head down to the white meat, and that's just what it is, bro. This just what it is. You tried, and I'll give you that. You tried, you showed up, you tried, but your information cut you though, bro, because all of your information said the same shit my shit said. Your shit said cranial morphology, my shit said cranial morphology.
Somebody say finish him. Somebody say finish him. I know. Who is that though?
The only thing that we don't see
Who
is
that
you
is though? You don't know who that person
Panther
is?
or one
That's what I'm saying, bro. The people that's not in those groups agreeing with you, bro.
Panther away from parties. You don't see
Like,
that. It's a reason why they keep
they
calling them
ain't picking no damn sign.
Leo. It's a reason why they call it. It's a reason why they call them Carnivoria Philedius Panthreus Leo. It's a reason. And it ain't got nothing to do with color. Because if it was all about color, nigga, all black cats would be fucking panthers. Why all black cats ain't panthers, Mr. Baby Craig? Huh? Why all black cats ain't panthers? Huh? Can you answer? I'm asking you a direct question. Why aren't all black cats panthers if panther is just talking about a black cat? Why aren't they panthers? Why isn't a serval that can actually come all black? Why isn't it considered a panther?
Okay, I can answer that, bro.
Yeah, I asked you a direct question.
Okay, because just like out here in the PowerPoint, I covered that, right? The ASP gene and the MC1 gene is predominantly found in the leopard and the jaguar. That's why.
That's your answer?
Damn, she said you should have wore a mask to hide your shame. Look, here go another hater. Judah Israel. What planet is that new on right now?
That's your answer. Okay, so if I go track down my black cat right now, I can go track down my black cat right now. You trying to tell me it don't have the same gene in it that make it black as a damn leopard?
That's goddamn.
That's what you saying.
I think that's
what you saying.
They say hide your shame. Look, they telling him to hide his shame.
Bro. Again, I originally said
all cats that belong to Jim Panther in the debate. That's what I'm saying. These are people that's not in the motherfucking group, bro.
Right, I know. That's what I said. All these
That's
people.
What I'm saying. People that's not in the group agreeing with you.
Yeah, it's
and
only the haters.
And
that's why I said, what does all of the haters have in common with each other? What do all of y'all got in common with each other? Y'all hate for Naga. Y'all hate for Anu. That's what all y'all got in common. And that's why all of y'all saying the same shit in the face of the facts. Look.
To you. That Panthers are all...
Here go Yashar again. Panther is talking about a leopard, and he showed that.
All of the big spotted cats. That's what I said. And it's also in
big black cats. You can't include small cats. You see what he's saying? Even Paul busting his head.
In my documentary. It's in there.
Right.
Again, you completely negated the information.
Here go to the town idiot. Why a puma a panther and not a panther, Anu? Let me say it in retarded Henry voice. Why a puma? Why a pumbaa ain't a panther and not a panthera?
Information that was presented before you.
Because it's
Again,
a pool.
you just sit here and said, "Oh well, no, we can rewind this right now, and we can go back to where you said, look at all these spotted cats. Look, these all these cats are spotted, but are they calling all those cats panthers? No, they not. Why they not calling them panthers? Because it ain't got shit to do with their goddamn color. It got to do with the morphology of the cranial structure and the morphology of the larynx, nigga. That's what it's about. That's what that's what it's about.
Now check this out. Check this out, bro. Check this out, right? We're going to morphology, right?
What you say?
The genetics also, right?
Yeah, he got there.
Look, here go.
What, you can't even read.
That's scientific answer. This nigga rejects science for real.
That's why I named those two genes, right? Those two genes are
found. You don't reject no damn science.
Jaguar, the leopard, right? Now, check this out, right? And this is funny, and bro, you can look at it. Your black cat.
See, they going, I can't read her damn question. They going right past her.
He said, you moving it, Anu. You already admitted that only large big cats. I don't know what he's talking about.
You don't know
like
what
the leopard or the jaguar. That's why I said leopard or jaguar, bro. I know because my girl got a black cat named Sylvester. So what I'm saying is, right, and I tried to borrow that little nigga, but he hate my guts. But it don't work. So check this out, bro. The leopard does not have.
Look at this hating ass nigga. Let's talk about your black cat, Anu. Shut up.
I mean, your black cat does not have stripes. Stripes, but spots like the leopard, bro. They do not. They do not. And matter of fact, now that you mention it, right, in your video, you basically showed a leopard, right? You mistaked it for a hybrid, but you do have leopards who do not have all the melanistic traits like the other Black Panthers that do, and you can still see the different coloration.
He's still talking about Black
Panthers. Their fur is predominantly dark. You showed that in your picture, but you can classify it as a hybrid, which there are no hybrids in the wild. That's impossible. You know
that's a lie. That's a lie. The snow leopard is a hybrid. They call it the sister species of the tiger. It's a hybrid.
Well, he said all that emotion not gonna change the facts and the truth. Craig brought out. What truth? What facts? He brought up legends and myths. What facts?
And he lives in the wild.
I mean, all the facts you try to glaze it over.
Look it up.
What you were saying.
This is getting off subject.
I mean, you the one, but you brought the shit up. You brought it up.
Let me finish.
You said it. All I'm doing is correcting you, bro. Go look it up. Go look it up. Don't argue with me. Look it up.
Anu, let me finish talking. Anu, let me finish talking, bro. Let me finish talking. Let me rap with you. I let you build. You've been talking more than me. Just let me finish, all right? I'm just talking with you, bro. I'm trying to help.
No, this is debate, bro. This ain't no discussion. This is debate. So you gonna either come with some more questions because it's a question and answer round. You either gonna come with some more questions or
look. Your short just said right. No house cat has spots like a leopard or a jaguar. That's a lie.
Debate's over.
I mean, fuck, the nigga just showed you a leopard cat.
Right. It's like that don't make sense.
That don't even make sense.
What you gonna do? What we're not gonna do is sit here and have. Hold on. That was the whole point of the debate, so we don't have to sit here and have a long discussion. That was the whole point. Do you understand the purpose of a debate? So at this point, this is the question and answer round. You ask me a question, I ask you a question, or however it goes. Now, if you don't have any more questions, because this is the end.
He said the snow leopard not a damn hybrid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, it is.
All right, I got.
The snow leopard is a hybrid, pseudo.
No questions for you, bro. I got 4.
It is a hybrid.
I got 4 of them. You ready? All right.
The snow leopard is a hybrid between tigers and fucking leopards. Duh. They call it a snow leopard, and then tell you that it's a sister species of the tiger. What the fuck you think that means?
Florida Panther is not a Panther.
The Florida Panther. When you talk about the Florida Panther, are you talking about the mountain lion? Is that what you're referring to? The Florida Panther? When you say Florida Panther? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm nodding my head. Yeah, I'm nodding my head, bro. I said yeah.
So you asked me why isn't the Florida Panther a panther?
Yes.
You're asking me why the Florida Panther isn't a panther.
Yes, I'm asking you that, Anu.
You're asking me why the Florida Panther isn't a panther.
Yes, Anu.
Because of cranial skull morphology and the larynx. That's why. There's a mountain lion. Listen.
Hey, look, I cut that nigga, bro. I cut that nigga. He thought I was going somewhere else with it. No, nigga, I'm going right back to what the fuck I've been saying.
Does a mountain lion have the same cranial structure as a tiger, lion, leopard, and jaguar? Does it? Yes or no? Okay, so we got that covered. Does a mountain lion roar?
No.
No, it does not. So there you go again. That's why it's not a goddamn panther.
So check this out, Anu. So why is it called one though?
Bro.
You still haven't answered that question.
Bro, but again, you asked me, I just gave it to you. That's why it's not a panther. Now you're gonna ask me why they not calling it that. Shit. I don't know. Maybe they like calling it a puma. Maybe they like calling it a catamount. Maybe they like calling it a mountain lion. Maybe they like calling it a cougar. I don't fucking know.
Look,
shit. I don't know every fucking
nigga
thing.
embarrassed, bro. Nigga didn't think I knew all that shit. That's just all off the top of the dome, nigga. I'm not fucking Googling.
Right.
But I know what the fuck a panther is.
Now, I have to ask you another question, right? And you're still there, right? Now, Panthera Leo, right? And the Panthera Tigris, right? You said they both have the same skeletal structure.
No, I didn't.
How is that possible?
I didn't say same.
Oh, you said it.
I didn't say same. But they are very, very similar. Okay. They are very similar. The cranial structure of tigers, leopards, jaguars, and lions, they are very similar. In fact, if you shave a lion, you shave a lion's mane off, it's almost really hard to distinguish it outside of its coat pattern.
Okay. Actually, check it, right?
Is this a question or is this a question?
No, I'm trying to finish, right? I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to finish. Why is it that the tiger and the lion, even though they're part of the same genus, have different evolutionary advantages from each other?
Because they're different species and they were raised in different climates, ecosystems.
Killed that nigga.
Okay. So you agree that they're a part of the same genus, but they're different species.
That's what the whole debate is about the genus Panther. Yes. They're all part of the same genus.
Okay.
What's your point?
So they're part of the same genus, but they're different species. So how can they be panthers if they're a part of the same genus but different species?
Okay, so
that lets you know that question right there. Lets you know that he don't even know what a genus is, and the fact that you don't know that panther is a genus and not a species. Right after you just told him panther is a genus and not a species, and he turned around and asked the same question again.
Bruh, cause that's idiotic.
Bruh.
Let me run it down to you again.
This shit don't make no sense,
And
cause
this,
like
and It's like
Woo!
how you celebrate this shit?
How you celebrate this shit? Nigga, you made this motherfucker a whole goddamn certificate. Y'all threw an after party for this bum.
Bro, if we don't know what a genus is,
Right.
and the fact that Panther is a genus and not a species, why the fuck you in this debate, Craig? Damn.
Bro, he dead.
Mammalia, Warrior, Palladius, Panthreus, Leo. That's a lion.
Right. I like what Paul just said. He said you ain't gotta shade the mane. Just look at the female lion. Look at the female lion, nigga. If it was not for her coat, for all intents and purposes, she looked just like a tiger, just like a leopard, just like a jaguar. The only thing that's different from them is their coat color.
Right.
That's like saying a light skinned nigga and a dark skinned nigga ain't niggas. Like, come on, stop.
They're all part of the Felidae family. They're all cats. They're all carnivores. They're all mammals. You understand what I'm saying? Genus is the actual stock that they actually come from. This is how we got into this whole damn debate in the first place. It's because we were arguing about the difference between the stocks of people, and y'all was saying there's no such thing as a stock of people, and I had to come and bust y'all head and show you like, yes, there's a such thing as a stock of people, and you can be from the same stock of people but not be from the same nation. Just like you can have all panthers, but they're not all the same exact species.
What that comment say?
Look, Ross say. Ross man said, "Be a panther. What I think he was trying to say, a black panther is not a species. That's a dumb question. It was a dumb question.
So, Anu, basically by your logic, right? But this is what you're saying. This is what is confusing. I'm pretty sure.
Now just give me another question, or are we done? Like, cause I'm,
hold on,
bro. You was already out.
We also have some
I
people in the queue that would like to ask some questions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is already dragged out long enough. You dead already, and we already started an hour late. So I need you to wrap that shit up, man.
All right. You basically confirmed, right, what I was trying to tell you, right? There's no such thing as Panthera. And when it comes down to the leopard and the jaguar, the problem with you're doing, you're pretty much bypassing the name Pardus and just saying that.
You say what?
Ain't that what he was saying?
Yeah.
It's like he was the one trying to prove that Panthera should be a species, and Panther is a species. It's like now you're admitting that shit don't exist as a species after you saying it was.
Watch this.
Forget the name, the species name Panther, and you're just going with the genus and saying Panther.
That's what this whole debate was about, brother. Was about the genus Panther. That's what this whole thing was about.
All right, man. All right, so bring in the question, Sister Ivy. Bring people want to call in.
All right. First guest, you're on. Hold on one moment.
That's Henry Dustiers. Look, hater. One of the haters in the comment section.
Hello?
You go ahead and ask your question.
Okay. I really have two questions, but I'm going to skip and go to the main question I have.
But this hater...
I want to know, I do. I just want to get you hyped.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want.
So answer the question.
I don't care what you... Thanks a lot.
Okay, answer the question, then you know what I'm talking about.
Thanks a lot, here.
Can you comprehend what I'm talking about? You say you know what I'm talking about.
No, you already fucked up coming on here.
I see you cannot comprehend.
Come in here talking about Queen Sheba. That shit ain't got nothing to do with this fucking debate's about. You should have started off with the right question first. Fuck you, nigga.
Because I just want to get you hyped.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you want.
I just want to get you hyped. He only came on the panel to disrupt the panel. That's what he came on there for.
Right.
Don't answer.
That's why I'm like,
I
the
don't care.
nigga's a hater.
I don't care what
Right.
you want.
Already.
Now to the people to get a little context of who this guy here is up on the screen. This is somebody who slandered each and every member of Naga, including our wives, children, deceased grandparents, put our addresses out there, and all of the above. You know what I'm saying? That's who this guy is on the panel to ask the question.
This is the notorious 14-year-old inappropriate touching 23-year-old that was having inappropriate contact with a minor who claims he's not a pedophile because he wasn't charged, but yet he was having sex with a 14-year-old. Like, that's this guy, and I don't even know why the hell they even brought the lop-eyed stagger too fast.
Hey guys, back on the subject. Let's go back on the subject. Let's go back to this debate now.
You're not professional.
Next person. Nigga should have came on here and
what's good, y'all?
whole subject.
Hey, how you doing, Coach?
Doing well. I wanted to see if we could make here between what it means to be a Panther versus what it means to be Panthera, because that seems like that's where most of the argument is, and that's most of the debate right there. And also, is it possible for a large cat to be a panther without being among the Panthera genus, right? And what are the distinctions made? But are we going to make a distinction between Panthera and Panther? Because as long as that is right there, it's not going to be a clear-cut debate because y'all debating two completely different things.
He did say
so
he was
my
debating.
comment to that is this whole debate was about the genus Panther, which included everything that deals with the genus Panther. I clearly stated and I pointed out that what makes a panther is its cranial morphology and the morphology of the larynx. So if the cat does not roar, if it's a large cat and it does not roar and it does not share the same or similar cranial structure, then it's not a panther.
Oh, now this is the thing right here.
Now look, if you listen, I answer his question in full. He said, what he asked, was there a big cat that's not part of the panther genus? You know what I'm saying? It's not part of the panther family. Yeah, a cheetah. A cheetah's a semi-big cat that's not part of the genus, and it's not a fucking panther. Boom, there you go.
Right.
I don't understand why anybody was confused about that.
The name of the debate is are lions, tigers, and jaguars panthers?
You said what?
I think you blew up on his ass. You cussed him out or something.
And then not
No,
on that.
I didn't cuss him out. I just corrected him.
Oh,
And not on that. It's like, why you asking about cheetahs and the debate not about cheetahs?
It ain't got nothing to do with cheetahs.
Hey, look how Craig. Look how Craig looks.
Let me screenshot that shit.
But see, his face be giving the whole play away though. Check him out.
Boy, look at that boy looking, boy.
He got the type of face to get everybody busted.
Nigga, you better not do no crimes with that nigga, cause he's snitching without even opening his mouth.
Oh shit! They're priceless, boy. I don't give a fuck nobody.
You're forming your argument, but that doesn't mean that's what the argument is, right?
No, he was wrong. Let me rewind it. He's wrong. You gotta listen. He's wrong.
Same or similar cranial structure, then it's not a panther.
Oh, now this is the thing right here. When I saw the name of the debate is are lions, tigers, and jaguars panthers? And if that's the question, then that's how you're forming your argument, but that doesn't mean that's what the argument is.
The argument is
cranial structure.
That's the argument.
That's the argument. The
Right.
argument is lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards are panthers. That is the argument.
Right.
That's the argument.
How you gonna form an argument? How you gonna tell you what the argument is about?
Goalpost moving. That's what it's called. It's called goalpost movement. That means Baby Craig moved the goalpost from tigers, jaguars, and leopards to Black Panthers.
But he moved, but his shit look like to me. He moved the ball. Yeah, he moved the goalpost on everybody. He mind tricked
I'm
in
on
it.
the topic. I'm on the topic. He's the one talking about Black Panthers.
Well, look like if they fell for it, he mind fucked their ass in.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He mind
thing
fucked
right
their
here.
ass. They fell for
When I
that.
saw
They
the name of the
fell for it.
debate is are Lions, Tigers, and Jaguars Panthers? And if that's the question, then that's how you're forming your argument, but that doesn't mean that's what the
But if
argument
that's the
is,
question,
right?
they make it an argument about genus and not species, because panther is not a species, it's a genus.
What old girl said?
She said, "Damn, Craig, you need to fold them clothes up. That's a mess." That little bitty ass picture on the wall, nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Nigga look like he at his mom's house or something.
He might be. Ain't no damn telling.
What the fuck was that?
You muted. You went mute. You accidentally muted yourself, Coach.
That's an answer to telling the
Unmute yourself, Coach.
Oh, Brody got that mug right.
Hey, you know, as soon as he said that,
Unmute yourself, Brody.
Get the unmute button, bro. See if you can turn your volume up.
Okay, go ahead, because I'm trying to unmute him and he's unmuting.
Yeah, so like I said, like this whole debate was about the genus of panther, and if we're gonna just overlook the fact that the large cats that they're talking about are the ones that roar and the ones who have similar cranial morphology, then we're negating the whole goddamn debate. The whole debate is about the genus Panthers. Are they Panthers? Yes, they are. Why? Because they belong to the same genus Panther. There's no way to strip Panthreus leo from the genus Panther. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's not whether if they're a certain color. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what makes them a panther. That's because they
To this idiot. Look at the idiot. He said that this retarded Henry again. He's still calling a panther a panthera.
Belong to the same family. They all got the same cranial morphology. They got all the same larynx morphology, and it's that simple. I don't understand, like, you know, what's so hard to understand about that. Like we have already made the statement that cheetahs.
Look, he said, "Couple brother, he gonna call it quits on you next."
Aren't panthers because of their cranial structure, and they don't roar. So there you have a big cat that is not called a panther in any way, form, or fashion. It's not called a panther, and it has spots. And it has the gene to be melanistic. You see what I'm saying? But it's not about the color. It's about the genetic mutations in the skull and the larynx. That's what it's about. I mean, damn, like y'all don't understand biology and shit. Like I don't get that.
See, I didn't cuss him out.
Bro.
Nah, you didn't. You didn't cuss him out.
No, you didn't.
Look, he's still muted. Look, he's still not talking.
Questions. 241 over here. We got any more questions?
We have a caller. We have a caller that called in. Okay, caller, state your name and where you calling from, and you can ask your question.
Hey, what's going on, beloved? Peace to this channel, Information Age. Shout out to you, Sister Ivory. Great work. You know, I want to commend both of the gentlemen on what they did. This is Modiwa Mugabe calling from Planet Los Angeles.
I want y'all to listen. The bum ass nigga Mudiwa Mugabe, Bootywa, this whole ass nigga is gonna sit here and congratulate this loser. He's gonna congratulate the loser and tell him good job. Listen.
I just want to say this, man. This was a better debate than I expected. It was really good, and it was really good. And I want to give a huge shout out to Baby Craig for presenting his information in the manner that he presented his information in. He was calm, cool, collected. He didn't use any ad hominems. He didn't disrespect the brother that he was having the debate with. He didn't have to go into any theatrics or any of those things.
Look, she just said Panther is not a genus. She said, then here come Paul said, what is the scientific name for Panther? Panther. Panthera, nigga?
That nature. He was a class act all the way through. This literally could have been a debate that you could have said.
She said Panther is a genus. Yes, Panther, Panthera is all the same word. Yes, it all is a genus. If you go look it up, Panther is a genus, a big cat. Like, shut up.
You got a question
down in front of, you got a question? And they could have possibly learned something, but minus some of the
Mugabe is the evolution.
You say what?
Mugabe is the evolution guy. This is the evolution. This is the evolution guy. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody should know what a genus is, as opposed to a species, it should be him. But he done went on record co-signing somebody who clearly doesn't.
From the other end. Now that I got that part of it out the way.
A lion is called a Panthera Leo. You just called it a panther, dumb bitch.
I think that the biggest the area of contention was basically a semantic area of contention.
I don't get that shit though, bro. I don't
look, here go the biased motherfucker claiming they're not being biased. Nigga claiming they understand what's going on. No, Rasta man, a panther is called a Panthera pardis. Listen what she just said. No, Rasta man, a panther is called a Panthera pardis. A lion is called a Panthera Leo. No, idiot, a leopard is a fucking Panthera pardis.
Right.
It's still a damn Panthera though. Shit.
But it's like you
still got the fucking words in it. You still got that Panthera word in that motherfucker.
Pardis literally means panther and leopard, bro.
No wonder why they think he won. All of them oblivious of the facts, just like the fuck he is.
Yeah, that's why they got mad when I say no. All y'all niggas is idiots.
Bro, you can't hear what I said.
I'm just pointing out the truth. You niggas is idiots.
I said, this is what I said. I said, if you notice, if you read them comments, everybody that wasn't in that damn group agree with Anu. And they don't know Craig or Anu.
Right.
Brother Anu saw the genus Panthera as being the definition of a panther.
No, I did
Brother
not.
Baby Craig.
No, I did not.
Oh, he did.
Here she go again. From what Anu is saying, all those animals will be called Panthera pardis.
How else you define a panther, nigga? Besides by it being a genus.
Right.
Mr. Evolution
says that a panther is a panther, and just being part of the genus Panthera doesn't make you a panther. So, in other words,
I'm gonna rewind that.
Wait,
let me rewind that.
So being part of the genus Homo sapiens don't make you human, Mugabe?
Yep, that's exactly the same shit. That's what he just said,
Mr. Evolution.
That's what he just said,
bruh.
A semantic area of contention. Brother Anu saw the genus Panthera as being the definition of a panther.
No, I did
Brother
not.
Baby Craig says that a panther is a panther, and just being part of the genus Panthera doesn't make you a panther. So, in other words, what Baby Craig was saying is all panthers are part of the genus Panthera, but not all members of the genus Panthera are panthers. And I wholeheartedly agree with the brother on that.
Part of them.
You hear that bullshit?
What?
That was straight bullshit.
The brother laid out his argument. he laid his argument out
So you
in a very well in a very.
Here go Rossman again. Denise Clark.
So you, Mugabe, Mr. Evolution, you wholeheartedly agree that all humans ain't humans, nigga. That's what you say. Same logic.
Now
If
this
all
Ross
Panthers
this
not
Rasta
Panthers,
man
that
saying it
means
right here.
all humans not humans, right?
This him saying it right here. Denise Clark. So they both Panthers. Anything in Pantheria is a Panther. Rasta man get it? Whoever that nigga is.
Right.
Well-defined manner. He did an excellent job. He didn't go through any theatrics or anything like that. He laid it out. Great job, Brother Craig. Great job, Brother Craig, man. That was a good one, man. Thanks for letting me call in, Sister Ivy.
No problem.
Appreciate you. So again, Moody Watt.
And other callers, if I missed your call, call back. I can get you in.
Again, Moody Watt don't know what the hell he's talking about. This whole debate was started because we were arguing about different stocks of people, and the dude was saying there was no such thing as different stocks of people. And I made the comment that yes, you have different stocks of people. You could come from the same stock of people and not be the same nation, just like you can be, just like you have.
There you go. They leave.
And all of these big cats are called Panthers, but they all belong to separate species, and that's what the whole debate came from. So this whole debate was about the genus Panther. It was about the genus Panther. Are they Panthers? Yes, because they classify them as Panther in that genus. Yes.
Okay, we got a call on the phone. He was actually on the screen, but he coach got bumped off because he had a call. So he wanted to finish what he was saying. Okay, go ahead, caller.
All right, so my main question was, are there any large cats that are referred to as panthers without being part of the Panthera genus?
You asking me that, or you asking him?
And is there a distinction beyond the Panthera genus that makes a large cat known as a panther? That would be my two main questions.
Okay, so I answered this question a few times already. What makes a panther is the skull morphology and the larynx. I said this several times over and over and over again. If you go into the studies, I gave y'all scientific journals. You go into the study, they're going to talk to you about a hyoid bone, the ossification of the hyoid bone in the larynx. That's what they're going to talk to you about. And then they're going to talk to you about morphology of the skull. They're not talking about color. Okay, again, Coach Brody, a cheetah is a big cat. It's a big cat, and it's not a panther. And they don't call it a panther whatsoever. It's because it does not share the same skull morphology or the larynx development. It just don't. That's what they're classifying it as, a panther.
All right, I'm gonna just say this, right?
Ain't nobody asked no goddamn questions.
He mentioned the cheetah, right? Now the cheetah is not classified as a panther. The cheetah's shoulders is a little bit bigger than a jaguar's, I believe, and they have two different classifications. The cheetah doesn't even have the ability to retract its claw.
Well, you talking about the skull? You talking about skull and all that shit?
But the key factor is, right? You asked if a panther
brought that out though.
I said, you talking about skull and all? What you were talking about? The skull fractures and all that shit with the cats and shit.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
He just brought out what you said earlier about the retractable claws, about the cheetah not being able to retract his claws and all that type of shit. You brought that shit out like way in the first and second round, so like.
Yep. I already stated all this shit.
Could it be named a panther but not be a part of the Panthera genus? That's true. You have the mountain lion, so-called cougar,
show us one,
which is the so-called. Hold up, bro. Let me finish. It is also called the white panther, according to the Smithsonian. Now, like you told me, you can go research that yourself, but it does not have the MC1 gene or the ASP gene, which give it the complete black coat like an actual panther, and it's not even a part of the genus of Panthera. Now,
Right, that's because it's
the
not a
problem
panther.
is, of course,
But
and that was the
don't
whole
that
thing I was trying
defeat
to tell
his
you.
whole argument if it's a
Right.
white panther? It's like if it's a white panther, don't that defeat his whole argument? Because
Right.
man,
Right. You saying, oh, this is a white panther defeats your whole premise about a panther being black.
right.
Idiot.
I just want to make sure I was dripping.
Idiot.
Right. Okay, so
But,
like
but, but
again, when we're talking about scientific names and scientific classifications, we're not talking about colloquial names. We're not talking about ancient myths and legends. We're talking about what the fuck does science call it and describe it and categorize it as. Okay, when you
okay,
go into
okay,
the genus of a mountain lion, the genus of a mountain lion is puma. It's just not part of the panther genus, bro. So
okay.
again,
Check this out. Check this
that's a
out. Check this out, Anu.
sidebar segue conversation. There are
Okay,
if it's a panther, they would put it all the panthers in the panther genus, and it is that simple. Again, if I have to go over the definition of what genus means, it says family. It says
please
beget,
do it.
birth, origin. So I mean,
Please do
I
it.
just don't
Please do it.
understand how y'all not
Just
understanding that.
okay. Like check this out, Anu. Check this out, Anu.
You
You can
got
tell
any
me if
more
I'm right or wrong,
questions?
right?
We got any more questions, sis? Because I'm not
Hold
going
up,
to go into a whole nother hour discussion. This shit's
hold up,
already
Anu.
taken long enough.
Hold up, Anu. No. First of all, bro,
Do we
hold
have
on,
any more
Sister Aubrey.
questions? Any more
Because we
call-ins?
have to do
Paul
this
asked, "What's a
real
partis?"
quick.
What's a part? It's a panther or a leopard.
Okay. Hold on, we have someone coming on.
They overlook the or part. This is the reason I be telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? It be the small shit that congratulate these people. Small things. If it says or in it, I mean it could or couldn't be something else. So it's not just as black and white. It's just thinking that Pardos just means panther. Obviously, in 2022, it means more than just that. We don't live in the 18th century. We don't live in the you know what I'm saying, 3000 BC. Like this is 2022. Stop playing. Well, what's up, brother? Y'all?
You can go ahead, take yourself off mute, you sure?
I think the lips so black. Like
Hold
they
on.
ain't been
I got you.
smoking hellas.
Oh no, hold on.
What's
Some
going
boy
on?
said we'll never 3000
Alrighty,
BC.
we can
Y'all
hear you.
hear me?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
All right. Great debate. Great debate. I thought, the information that was brought out, it was a little lacking in understanding on certain parts, right? So my question to you,
Why is everybody coming on questioning me, bro? Like, what the fuck? Y'all here, cuz.
I can't even hear, man.
Now you see, the question was
do
for
something
me
with my mic. Or do I need
until
to
I
go out and
said
come back
something.
in?
No, we hear you. You clear.
Good, I can hear you.
Okay. So about the big cats, like you said, was mentioning about the big cats being pantheras. Then you also said that the pantheras, right? They can roar.
Right.
Right. You also said that, if I'm mistaken, that the reason that the cats that can't roar, right, was due to some type of cranial structure. Did I hear that right?
Due to the it's due to the formation of their larynx. They have a incomplete development of the hyoid bone, and it does not allow them to roar. They can purr. The puma is the only big cat that can purr. Lions, tigers, and all that shit don't purr. They roar.
Right. So cheetahs, lynx, all of those are considered big cats yet?
No, those are lynx, a bobcat and stuff are considered like medium-sized cats. They call them Neliophilius.
Okay, and so only the big cats. Again, I just want to make sure I'm clear. Are labeled as pantheras, right?
Yeah,
The
just the big
medium-sized
cats
cats
that
and the
roar.
house cats, the small cats, they're out of that.
Yeah. The little cats, I believe, don't quote me, but are called Neleophilius. All of the big cats that roar, and this is real important. It's only the big cats that roar that they are putting in the genus of panther.
Of the panthera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that those that roar will consist of the leopard, the jaguar, the lion, the tiger, right?
Yep.
And so, with that being said, all of them are considered to be panthers.
Yes. They're all part of the panther genus. Yeah.
Is it a panther genius or is it a panthera genius?
Well, Panthera is just panther with an A on it. I mean, we can argue the Latin pronunciation of that word, but it just means panther. So I mean, yeah, the genus panther or the genus Panthera, Panthria, whatever,
But
however your dialect,
if they
you
want
know
to
what I'm
go to the
saying.
definition of, that's why I should have called too.
Like
If they want to go to the
I can't tell
definition,
you.
all they had to do was go to the Western
Okay,
1800
so I just want
version
to
of
make sure I'm
Panthers,
clear and I ain't, what I'm saying,
and it would
double
tell you.
backing and just, what I'm saying, being a
All you
troll.
gotta do
So when we
is
talk about the
translate
Panthera
it to English.
actual title, right? That's the Latin word for panther, correct?
Yeah, it's like Latin, Greek, some of the.
Boom, he just said it.
Okay. But when you actually look into it, right? Pardus, that's also a Latin word. So
right.
when I look at the word pardus from the Latin perspective, it's meaning panther or leopard.
Or leopard. Right.
Right?
Or leopard, right.
And so when it says or, is it specifying a different species?
Yeah,
When it says
because
panther or leopard?
because panther can mean a number of things. You know what I'm saying? Because if panther was just a panther, then they would have just called it Parthos. Why didn't they call the genus Parthos? Why did they call it panther? What's the difference between Parthos and panther?
Well, according to the Latin, they call it pardus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and so is Panthera, which is also Latin or Greek or whatever.
Right, but that's talking about the family, though. That's talking about the family of the big cats. That's not talking about a specific
the family of the big cats
species of
is the genus Panther. The family of the big cats is called Panthera. That's the genus. The genus of the big cats is Panthera.
Right.
There's no way around it.
I ain't trying to take up too much time, bro. I just
No, you good. I
show some
appreciate
love to the league. You know what I mean?
Members of the Homo sapiens
Sister Ivy channel. You know what I'm saying? To the
Homo
Black Chat
sapiens.
and Pooh Crew. You know what it is.
Make
Short
sure
Sales.
holla
Shut the fuck
Thank
up.
you, bro.
Excuse my language, family. Excuse my language.
Shout out to the source.
You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Well, here come Ruben saying that. How come everybody questioning the new got into it with him? What they got against now?
Oh yeah, so we don't see that shit, but I get it. Whatever.
I mean, you should have
Naga haters want to call in and just question Anu because Anu's a fucking Naga. We get it. We see
I got a
it.
question.
Now watch him switch up.
Baby Creed, Panther Creed. I got a
What
question
the fuck
for
is
Panther
that shit on
Creed.
this nigga lip?
So in your presentation, did you
a white herpy bump?
The classification, right, of 18?
Nigga got a white herpy bump on his lip. Y'all see that shit?
That's crazy. 16 that was made by, what was that guy name? Yeah, I see that shit.
Pocock.
Yeah, hold on.
It was Reginald.
It was the guy name. Yeah, so he was the one who made up.
Yeah, his name.
Yeah, he made up Panthera, right? Yeah, so he made up the classification of Panthera, right, in 1816, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in there he had it all the spotted cats as Panthera, right?
Yep. Right.
So
Even
the
cheating.
lion and the tiger wasn't in there, right? Back in 1816.
Right.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm saying
in 1916, Lorenz Orton's,
1816.
which is
Okay,
what
that's
I
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Calm down, Andrew. Calm down. So in 1816, the classification was all spotted cats, right?
Right.
In 1816. That is correct also, right? That
Right.
was they was looking for at the time. It was
Mm-hmm.
less scientific, but that was correct. All the spotted cats was considered Panthera, right?
Right.
Then they got into they learned morphology in the cranium, right? Later on. So they
Right.
revived. So this Panthera, this is just a classification. They could have named it anything they wanted.
Right.
They could have named it the shit cats. You know what I'm saying? And it still
Yep.
would have been correct based off the classifications, right? So the
Right.
name really did have nothing to do with the classification.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. So we looking for the Panther still. We looking for that
Mm-hmm.
Panther. We ain't found them
Mm-hmm.
yet.
You ain't found
Right.
no Panther Debate.
That's true.
That was the dumbest motherfucking
yeah,
comment
What
ever.
the
like I
fuck
said,
does all of that shit?
it was Lorenz Ortons,
Somebody
if
else will
I'm
confess
correct,
their
if
head, but
I'm
not.
saying his name right, who revised what Reginald did back in 1816. He revised it in like 19, I think it was like 1916 or something like that. He revised it like 100 years later to include the tigers and the leopards and the jaguars based on morphology and the larynx morphology and stuff like that. So that's absolutely correct. Back in the day, a leopard might have had a particular meaning, you know what I'm saying, legendary creature or whatever the fuck. But we in 2022, you know what I'm saying? And today, this is how we categorize and classify things based on our understanding. You know what I'm saying? And today we understand that lions, tigers, all of that stuff is panthers. And I want to just to drive it home, and I don't want to be facetious about this. And I'm gonna just share this and then because I gotta go because we got a lot of other stuff going on today. This right here, I'm sharing my screen. Can y'all see this? Can you see this, Sister Ivory?
We done with this shit, man. Yeah. So I like I said, I just want to drive this shit home, man. Again, uh, y'all see, man. Like I said, this shit kind of lasted a little longer than we thought it would, but that's because it was a lot of information to go over. It was a lot of shit the nigga lied about, confabulated about, and we just wanted to bring that shit to y'all attention so y'all could be edified, so that you can understand the difference between uh the different species of panthers. You know what I'm saying? A panther is not a distinct species, but it is a genus of the
Right,
big cats, and
right.
that's the truth. There's no way around that. You know what I mean? And so we just
And
want,
to
like I said, we
say
just
that lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards are not panthers is to say that we're all not humans.
right, and we're all human,
And we're all damn humans. We're all fucking humans.
and again, I wanted to bring this up one more time, just for the people to see it. Uh, before we get off of here, I just want to pop this up so people can see it. Pop this up one more time. One more time. One more time for the God. One more time.
Left,
The
yeah,
word
left.
leopard, the word leopard is two words. It's a compound word. It's Leo and pard.
Hmm.
Pard means panther, Leo means lion. The word leopard literally means lion panther. So for these guys to say that all of these animals are not panthers, when panther literally means leopard.
Mhm.
It literally means leopard, and leopard literally
It
means
means
lion,
lion.
which
Man.
means that all four of the cats that we're talking about are panthers and they're lions all at the same time, based on whatever classifications. You see what I'm saying? So lion, leopard, panther are all synonymous. And I just really wanted to drive that home for y'all, so y'all can see that for yourselves. That Naga don't make up shit. We don't come with pseudo information. We bring scientific evidence straight to your doorstep. We don't flagellate information. We don't butter up no PowerPoints in order to convince you or coerce you into any type of thought form. We're sincere. We bring y'all that real deal, real knowledge. Y'all know who it is. Naga World Order, Naga 9 Studios, Knights. Y'all know how we get down in this bitch. Blood Over Wine Records. You know what I mean? So it's like we just want to keep being able to bring this shit to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We might go back and chop this video up because it's kind of long and make like 3 parts out of it or
Yeah.
4 parts or however. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause
Remix.
you know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna end up chopping it up and
How
dropping some of
long?
these.
It about goddamn going 2 or 4 hours long. Shit, talking
Oh
about
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
long.
And so like I
Shit.
said, we just want to do that shit for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And end y'all on a good note. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, nigga, it's fuck the Lions then. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that. Niggas, fuck all you Naga haters out there, nigga. Ain't no beef between Ampu and fucking Naga ever. Nigga, ain't nothing gonna ever come between Naga and Ampu. Not no crying, lame, lying ass fucking haters. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. We don't play that. Andrew Ford, that's our guy. Nigga, Prodigy, that's our guy. Nigga, we fucks with them hard. Nigga, we go hard for them guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we come there, we help strengthen the platform. We do debates. We help doing debates. Hell, I ain't seen nobody else debating out of there besides me and the brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, in the end, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Naga bring that information. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not like us, nigga, but you gotta admit, nigga, the information is untouchable.
It's untouchable, and that's why y'all don't like it. See, that's the
And
thing.
that's why you don't like us, because we bring that truth. We bring that truth to your doorstep. You don't like it because y'all like to hide behind personalities and egos as if that somehow validates you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the way shit rock. That's not the way shit go. Naga don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? We all about this wisdom. We all about this knowledge. We about honoring our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Known and unknown. You know what I'm saying? That's what we always about. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
want to bring this home to one of the keys of my art says, I have not turned from truth. I have not turned from truth. And that means that wherever truth is, you have to embrace truth for what it is, and not because it's the white man or because it's the yellow man or pink polka dot man. You got to accept truth the way it comes, raw and authentic, openly and notoriously.
Right.
Accept the truth.
But the truth don't care who tell it.
And
Like
so
the scripture say, you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
it's gonna make you free. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, after the light of all of this, a lot of the people who had the stance with him, that he won and stuff like that, a lot of them recanted that because they went back, they watched the video again, and actually understood, like, no, this guy didn't know what he was talking about. We only did this debate review to edify the body, to edify you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because we not already know. We know this stuff already.
Yeah, because for us, it's about the information with us, you know what I'm saying, and sharing it with the people so they can have the information. You know what I'm saying? This not Naga information, the information for everybody. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's like we learn as a collective together, and as we learning, we try to share it with the people. It's just like that. Once we try it and prove it, you know what I'm saying, the next step is to give it to y'all.
Yeah, y'all be on the lookout for more Naga music, Naga 9 Studios. We're gonna be dropping them hot joints on you. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of features and collaborations that we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout My guy Fabo, nigga, he got music, nigga. He drop up on them hot bars. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know nothing about that. Look him up. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dame, nigga. He dropped the hot shit, nigga. We videos, music, nigga. We do all that. Nigga, holler at your boy. You need tattoos. Holler at your boy. That's me in God's Artist Guild. We do it all. You know what I'm saying? We don't leave no stone unturned. Y'all can look up Inherent Noble apparel.com. You can look up inherentnoble.com. You can see we got Naga apparel. You know what I'm saying? We got Top America Sun Moon apparel. We got Cushite apparel. We got Hebrew apparel. We got Moorish apparel. We got bro. We cover everything, man. We don't leave no stone unturned, man. Y'all all our family. We love y'all.
Thanks.